Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Hi, Sophie.
Evening, sir. Evening.
Hello, good evening.
Your name?
Big up yourself.
So like, sir, I watch soap opera, sir.
More likely, we call it Olympics. But this ugly, we call it supreme venture. Some others are coming and I interrupt
Yeah,
my
but
flow of stuff. Them hurt me, see, man.
actually, you don't have a ticket, you don't stand a chance.
And guess what? I don't want it. And if you win the money, I'm gonna say insert at $3 million here, I'm gonna give it back to you. Because I don't believe in gambling.
And that's why I'm not going to tell you, sir, that's where we get it
No,
from.
but you have to go declare the funds. And if you don't declare the funds, we not take it.
That's why I'm going to donate it as a gift.
Now send it back. Return to sender.
All right.
Or I'm gonna put in an order for the Chinese food.
I will tell you, hey, we don't like how you read my mind for the Friday. You know?
I soon come.
All right.
Good evening, sir.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Sir, I did absent, you know.
Yana, I'm here
I
watching those.
am.
That's what I said, Yana. So,
Yeah.
so I'm here watching those who would come into class and say, who come in and see me and then run out back because they don't want to talk to me. And
No, me I tell somebody absent for the last 2 Friday or 3.
about 3 5 minutes see you.
Come
But I'm
back.
happy that you're here. And you were way ahead out there with completing the assessment and then stop doing the work. People will pass you
No,
out, so you need to finish off the stuff.
a true
Yeah, man.
circumstance. But may I finish it?
Big up yourself. Soon start. All right, guys. So officially, it's now 5:20. Officially, I'm gonna say good afternoon. We've extended courtesies before. But I just want you to feel welcome. Listen to me. When we're behaving yourself all along, be quiet. Be quiet. Sure. Right. So just checking. I sent you this worksheet that I've projected, and I just want to find out from you. Were you able to make an attempt of it?
Isn't is this same worksheet from the last time, sir? Because I saw you.
No, man.
I wonder if it's the same thing.
No, man. That's this one. Is this the same worksheet? No, man. Is it?
Yes, sir.
It's the same worksheet?
Go back to me your email and there.
It looks like it.
I'm actually your name or you have an next name I use.
All right. Let me try and find it.
I see a 2019 one. That's the one you're
That's the one I'm looking for.
okay. Let me do 19.
Yeah, I think this may be the one, you know. I think this is the one, yeah. This is it. All right, so I apologize. I projected the wrong document. Good to know that you're on top of things to recognize your teacher's error.
And that's what we're here for, sir. That's
Yes, sir, and I appreciate it. You see, I'm teaching you guys to become better than I am. And so, no, real talk. No, real talk. I'm teaching you guys to become much better than I am. I have taught students at Excelsior who are now lawyers and doctors and engineers, and pilots, you know, so it is what I do. I teach you guys to become better than I am. So I'm passing my information on so you can build on what I'm passing on to you with your own stuff to become much better. Only thing is, remember me when I get rich here.
That's yours, right?
Yeah, you say that no, because you're not making the millions. But when you start making the millions, you're not even gonna say, oh, him again.
I can't you be just a talk to us and I go send millions and you say I go send it back. I can't you. I must have
No, but I mean, no. But when I see you being successful,
okay.
owning your own brand, that's fine.
Your
But
question.
at this stage, when you're not owning a brand and getting the millions, I'm gonna have my question signs up.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, man. All right. I really am going to be not spending the whole class time on this here today because there is a topic that I'm going to start and finish. There are some things though that I need to, some housekeeping. Hello guys, remember, I'm staying right here for class tonight. Just go easy. Thank you, please. All right. There are some things of housekeeping matters that I need to talk to you about, and we need to have some understanding. Both of us need to, the pair of us, student and teacher, need to understand what it is that I'm talking about. So because of, I was about to say COVID, boy, COVID still I get blamed. Just because of burial, the CCCJ met and they have pushed back the examination period by 2 weeks. Truth of the matter is, they said that the institution would have sent for the information, but because I don't want, when I don't get the information on time, I enough of myself and I send it off to you guys. Now, here what is going to happen. As best as possible, I'm still trying to complete the syllabus in the specified time given. And then, and for you to complete your Microsoft in the specified time given. It's not an extension. for the whole stuff, because some of you still not moving on, you know. The truth of the matter is that I know what is going to happen. And it has come to a point where I'm not even going to waste any more energies on that. So moving on, Shershan. So what is going to happen is that I'm still going to attempt to complete the curriculum in the specified time. Well, I don't even know if it's in the specified time now, because the truth of the matter is, based on the schedule, today should be the last day. Yeah, the 26th should be the last day. Today should be the last day. No, because we have class on a Friday. So we would finish, our last class should have been today. So exams are now going to begin. When did we say again? The 26th, that's what we said?
Yes, sir. The whole week for me, because I have exam every day for that week there.
Yeah. So that's why it is so important for me to send it out, because I know some people would have taken we call it days off at different times, and you know, your co-workers would have maybe taken other days in between those. So no, it has a lot of implication for students and, you know, days off from work.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
so
sir, because I had to resubmit some document papers to get the time off.
yeah. You understand why I had to send off the information and don't wait on the school? I mean, I saw it about 2 days later from the institution. But when I thought about it, I said to myself, no, this has implication for students and their days. Because, you know, if me they say, all right, make Kira go off because in my exam, me will go off at this day, and then Kira go change for me when I already make plans, it kind of push things out of whack. But we can understand, you know, just explain to your colleagues if you know, they're putting political resistance, just talk to them nicely, hopefully that you live good with them. Because as it is just now, technically today is my last day. I am going to be starting and finishing a topic, but there are about trigonometry, construction, that there are about 3 other areas after today that I still need to go to cover. All right, so let us see how much I can do today. That's 1. 2. Also, I want you to remember that we have only 1 week. It's a condensed examination period. So each day you're going to have 3 sets of exam. Now, it may very well mean that you have 2 exams on a given day. All right. It may mean if you're doing 4 courses that we have exam Monday, Tuesday, and 2 exam each day. I don't think them can do no changes to the timetable. If you have a clash, you'll have to be quarantined because the exam timetable is now very tight. So I think the timetable that I sent off to you would have been final. I don't think they're going to make any changes to it. So students, I say this to say to you, I want to finish off. Clearly, I would have to meet next week. I know the 1st is going to be a holiday. We'll have to meet sometime next week. I'll make myself available because we're not finished and I must finish. And I'm really hoping that I can finish by next week. So it is at the other 2 weeks. I will also make myself available so we can do past papers and more past papers. And of course, we also need to have a conversation about our mid-semester. So it's not yet finished. Why I want you guys to finish off your edifice stuff is that, you see, when those exams start on the 26th, you're going to recognize you don't have time to scratch your head. And then no, sir, can I have an extension because my uncle, auntie, mother, cousin, sister, brother come from foreign and I had exams and support and so on. And guess what? Already the institution has sent us an email that exam grades must go in before September 2. All right? The grades must go in. Email came out. So it's going to put me under pressure for the exam period to start. I have 3 courses. This is my largest course.
Sir,
Yes, my love.
I'm not cutting you. How long should it take for a grade to go in?
How long?
When I finish a course? Yeah, when I finish a course,
It
how long
depends.
should it take?
It depends, Stephanie. I'm going to tell you why.
I did my work experience. I paid for it. Of course, you don't have to pay for it in order to do it. I did the work. I sent in all my documents. I do everything, and up to now, up to today, it is still saying no grade on the system. Go up there and talk to them now. Yeah, you know, much people may tell. So when it's graduation time and them come tell me say it never send in, it never do, or them can't find it.
All right, do me a favor.
And please don't send me to that teacher. We don't have no manners.
Which one is that?
You want a full attitude, a teach work experience, the man.
All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do is to touch base with your head of school and copy. I don't know which man you're talking about, but if it's Mr. Peart, copy Mr. Peart.
Yes.
All right, so send your head of school a message and copy Mr. Peart on it and let them know, so at least they can have paper trail to say that you have been doing this or you have been doing that. So just do that for me, please. And I can remember that, yes, you did say something. And if you so desire, you can blind copy me. I'm not really involved, but you can blind copy so I can say, yes, I was made aware. And yes, I saw when the email came in. So just send a nice email. Be very respectful in the email, you know. I hope you're well. Just a gentle reminder that you know, this was done. I'm still awaiting my grade. Can you give me some feedback? Just be very, you know, cordial in the email. Don't, you know, and then you know, as I say, if I see it as a blind copy thing, I can say, well, you know, Tiffany did copy me to the email. It was sent such and such a time. We need to do X, Y, Z. All right. But
okay, sir.
But yes,
Yeah,
so
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Tiffany. I think you should blind copy, sir, for real.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
At least
Yeah.
you can have like
A
an
witness.
evidence, right?
Yeah, man. Somebody saying, sir, who's that?
Sophie.
That's Sophie. What God?
All right, nothing much. Good evening, everybody again. So, sir, I'm basically finished with year 2 from last year, but the mathematical part of it, there were some clashes, so I'm doing the mathematical part of it now. For my exam is just for this summer exam is just FCM 3, and I've seen it on for August. Is it August the 27th?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Probably my glasses. I think it's August. Oh no, it's August 30th.
So 30. Right?
Yes, in the morning.
Yeah, cause
So next semester, I think I have probably pre-cal. What is it again? I not remember, but I have something with you next semester.
Yeah,
to finish up.
to be, know that you say it a while ago when you say August 27th, I said, okay, me can work with that. But when you made the correction and say August 30, I feel something in my belly move, because this is a large class, almost 50 of you. And the week of the 26th is when we're going to be having orientation for new and returning students. I'm going to be very engaged into those activities.
You're going to be a part of that?
I'm going to be a part of the, yes, I'm going to be a part of the orientation activities. As Dean of Faculty, I know I have to be at the orientation for nursing, for STEM, and for cosmetology. So I'm going to be very engaged with that. I'm going to tell you straight up, I am going to be under pressure. When I say under pressure, because I have a calculus class, so I will be having calculus papers tomorrow, calculus papers tomorrow. I'll be having applied math papers tomorrow, and I'm going to be having the Year Foundation 3 papers tomorrow. And I
Sir,
really...
who are you to the Cosmo department?
Dean of Faculty.
For the Cosmo?
Yeah.
You know how long I've been trying to get their attention, because if I want to do a course, right, because my you know that will finish, my second year finish, apart from about 3 courses that I tell you that I'm out on. So I wanted to do like a Cosmo in the meantime. But I'm already registered to the school, so why is it so difficult?
No, but you don't understand, because it shouldn't be difficult to get over there. All right, so you need to send me a message, man. Send me an email outlining the stuff we want to do, and I can pass it on, because it really shouldn't be difficult.
Oh, I don't mess it. Okay, thanks, sir.
Yeah, man. Just send me an email.
Taffy, I'm out 3 courses too.
Yeah, but all right. So let me tell you, Taffy and Sophie, So you are not going to be able to move on to year 3 because you can't move on with a first year course or your first year course outstanding to year 3. What can happen to the pair of you if you are doing, say, you pass foundation 1 and foundation 2 already, and you're doing foundation 3 and pre-calculus now, and you pass them, you can move on to year 3 and have outstanding business calculus and business statistics. No more than 2 courses for the 3rd year, and no more than, and it has to be 2nd year courses. You can't have a 1st year course to go across. So I will say
Sir,
to you.
no, I plan to stay back.
Okay, right. So
I plan to stay back until about December, because that's when it should be finished, right?
great, right.
Yeah, so I plan to
Yeah,
stay
by
back.
December, they said.
Right, by
Yeah, so
December,
by
right.
December I can cover everything, and yeah.
But if you want, let me put another option on the table. If you want, you can move on to year 3, but do 1 less course and take up, say, or 2 less courses and take up the business statistics, or you can do 1 less course and take up business calculus in the 1st semester, and then do 1 less course in 2nd semester and take up business statistics. So within that year,
I can do that?
yes, ma'am.
So you say 1 less course in year 3?
In year 3, yes.
Oh, so then I can do that, then I don't have to stay back.
You don't have to stay back a whole semester, no. So you can go up to year 3 and
Why
just do
COVID make a big deal? Eh?
yeah, just do 1 less.
Sir, you need to be the principal, no? You need to be the principal, because they don't give out this type of information when you call them.
They
Yeah, man.
don't. Even when you go in, I'm excited for you to go
I'm
in.
coming up to stay back an entire
excuse
year.
me.
I waste time.
No, you don't have to stay back the entire year, because that is going to be coming to you, whoever is asking for help. You don't have to spend the entire year. What you can do is come in. It can't be more than 2 courses, and it can't be more. It can't be any 1st year course. So if you pass foundation 1, foundation 2, and you pass on foundation 3, and you pass Mr. Rook with pre-calculus, and now you only have business calculus and business statistics out, then you can move on to year 3. But I would say,
Oh no, sir, no, my pre-calculus.
you can have pre-calculus out. You're not doing pre-calculus.
All of them. Pre-calculus, business calculus, business statistics.
I
No, but
have
I'm saying-
those 3 too.
No, but hold on.
Excuse
Are you
And
doing pre-calculus now?
computerized accounting, that's 4.
That's a 1st year course, so you can't move on with that one. But are you doing pre-calculus now?
No, because middle cost accounting.
Okay, all right, fine. So you would have to stay back for 1 semester then. You'll have to stay back for 1 semester. It's not for the full year. Please to make sure that you start the bachelor's in January. Don't stay back a full year. The pre-calculus and the computerized accounting 1st year courses will prevent you from moving on to year 3. So just stay back for 1 extra semester. Sophie, are you in the same boat? Are you doing pre-calculus now, Sophie?
No, I'm not doing pre-calculus.
Okay, so what you will do, stay back for just 1 semester in December and get the pre-calculus out of the way, because you're not really able to move on to business statistics or business calculus. And then now in January, you can pick up business calculus or business statistics, whichever one comes first. And then, but you have to pass a pre-calculus. Make sure you pass a pre-calculus in 1st semester, and then you just start your bachelor's. Don't wait until a full year, because at least you can get some bachelor's courses in for the 2nd semester and the 3rd semester. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then no, just when you go there, you can talk to me, because one of the things that I will say to you is do a bachelor's course that more often than not is going to be offered in like in the summer. So at least you can catch up. So when you reach year 4, you don't have no outstanding courses. All you need is pick up an extra summer course, if that makes sense. Right? So you're not in a bad shape. All right.
Sir.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
no, sir, me first. Please. Just I have 2 points to make, sir. In terms of the EducaSoft work, you say you're closing out some, sir, but I'm still at work. How when you're going to close it out? So I can see if I can how much I can do by then.
All right. So
and where you close it from.
All right. So when I sent out the email, it's like if I don't send email, people don't talk to me. I've been getting some emails, and now you're saying something to me, and I have a heart. I really want you guys to pass, but I have to put my foot down, because you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're going to fail the course. So I am the manager for this course, and I have to tell you, the project manager, I have to tell you where it is that you're not doing. So now, Michaela, that you have sent me something, please send me an email so I can have it on record. So when I'm closing with the others, I can remember you. That I can't tell you when I need to just go through the stuff and see that, we have done this 3-4 weeks ago, that means you should have already completed those and I'll close those out. But please, work in earnest to try and complete your stuff. A few more students have been completing their assignments, but some students are still at 0 pieces. And I'm watching those students closely now. I have a record of those students who still have not done one bit of work. And I've seen students who have started, but do like 1 or 2 pieces. Time is going to run out on you. And let me tell you one of the things. This is my final thing on this EducaSoft. I am using all the pieces on EducaSoft. And let me tell you one of the things. There was a student in another course that one of my team members brought to my attention. Try as a lecturer made to speak to the class about your EducaSoft pieces. This one student never paid the teacher no mind. Went through, did the mid-semester, passed the mid-semester, did the final exam, passed the final exam, and ended up getting 0 for the EducaSoft and end up failing the course with a D+. Oh, miss, I'm sorry, I have this, and nope, I'm sorry, you have to pay for a receipt. But miss, it's unfair and support and so on. And I have the recordings to say how many times the lecturer has been asking for the class to complete the stuff. I don't want that to reach you because you can fail the course. Because if your mid-semester is not up to scratch or your exam is not up to scratch, you may not get a D+. You may very well get a D. But if you had done your EducaSoft, you could have at least gotten a C-. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
You make sense, sir. As well as, sir, I was at work, so I'm just thinking that I'm leaving now, so I'm going to have to hop off until I resume.
That's
Sir,
fine.
sir, I'm not gonna tell a lie, and I'm being honest, and I'm talking on behalf of everybody who is in year 2. No joke. We are under pressure. We are indeed under pressure. It is the first semester I have seen where every class leave with an assignment, homework, project, quiz. So this is the first semester, and them say it's because it's short.
You know that I feel like I'm gonna go crazy, honestly to God.
We don't get a break.
Like
we
it
do
just
3 somewhere in one night.
ongoing.
We do 3 quiz, 3 assignments in one night to catch the deadline. We don't, you know, I say for that business, something that we are working on, we have to launch our own business. That is no joke.
Yeah.
Some bad check that we are going to bed
Hey,
night
that sir, just have a few. I'm glad someone finish off them from last year. That's something there. Small business, don't it?
Small business. Yeah, but you see, the truth of the matter is though, guys, let me tell you. So my EducaSoft has been out, my coursework piece, quizzes and assignments have been out from day 1 you get onto EducaSoft. But I'm going to tell you the honest truth though. I hear you, but if students were doing the pieces as I indicate every week, some of you would not be in the position that you're in right about now. If you were to be honest with with yourself, you would agree with me to say, sir, are true. You know, we stop doing the stuff, and therefore you make it pile up on you, and now you're in a bind. The other thing I'm going to say to you is, this is university, not because it says community college. You're doing a university program. There is no university program that comes easy. So if you speak to the students at UTech and UWI and NTU and so forth and so on, them have the same problem. Don't believe that because it's a community college, it means that you're not going to be under pressure. I too was under pressure when I was studying. I was under pressure. So you have to pace yourselves to make sure that you get the stuff done. And this is what I'm saying to you, guys, do the work. It's not that I want to be mean, you know, but I have to say to you that do your work. Make sure you do the stuff because it's been a close out on you. If you do 1 a day, you will make it. Go ahead, please, Caroline.
Sir, I was listening to some of the guys speaking a while ago, and I hear your point of view also, but to strike a balance, sir, from I've started, this term is the most pressuring I've ever experienced, and we had pressure, but not at this level with the amount of stuff, sir. To the point where I said, I'm not going to frazzle out because I have my daughter to be looking about and I can't be frazzling out. And something happened in one of my courses currently, and I decided to drop that crap. I said, I'm going to drop this damn class because of what is going on. And I have no intention of putting myself to me and people in an argument over foolishness. because it's work when they come here. We have some lazy people at this college. They don't do work in their classes, and them sit down and hop on your head. When you're under, you will snap at them. And because I have a personality to be very aggressive, but passive aggressive, because me say if I'm sanctified, me have to lock my lip and decide say, me go send email, or me go go up and say, me have come out on the program and these things to get attention, to say I need somebody to speak with as to what is happening. The matter is not being addressed. And I talked to my teacher before, said, Miss, this is the issue. And from what I am seeing, certain things I am not going to uphold. Me never even entertain plagiarism. That's another issue that you all have. And I'm not going to entertain it. I prefer drop a class. And that's what I did know. I sent an email to registry, copied my lecturer to say, I have a problem with this issue. I've complained about it, spoken to your VP, I spoke about this issue. I went and I heard my grosses and I spoke. And even some of your lecturers, some of your people, sir, no disrespect, but some of them, I don't know what they're doing at your school teaching. Not because it's a community college. It must be properly taught. Few persons know I can vouch on my hand that I've experienced. Your class is not bad. Mr. Barnaby class is not bad. You people care. Some of your lecturers at your school do not care. I'm not afraid to say so. One told me she did not care, and I reported her because it was a matter that needed to be addressed. And I carried her name. It's a pity your open marketing thing that you send out surveys are not open-ended for persons to actually speak about what is actually happening. It's closed-end, so you have to be clicking these little buttons. So I just pick the worst one to answer. And when we finish it, if I want to F the person to get, then I get an F because I cannot express myself other than that way.
And
So
I'm saying, Carlin, no, let me just stop you right there, Carlin. Nobody has a right to fail you if you speak your mind. All I'm going to say to you, just speak your mind respectfully. You notice I give you a chance.
Yes, sir. Understand that, sir.
Yeah, man.
I do that, sir.
Yeah, man.
That's
So once you speak your mind,
have dialogue.
Yeah, man. So once you speak your mind and you speak your mind respectfully, nobody can do it. And guess what? I don't know of, and if it does happen, let me know so I can help you to escalate the matter. But what I don't know of happening is a student speaking their mind and then a lecturer say, oh, you, Carlin, can't pass my course and fail you because you know what is happening? Those papers are second mark. So if the lecturer decides that because you don't have beef, you're going to fail, those papers can be second mark. And guess what? Students, let me tell you something.
Yes, sir, I know that.
And you see, if for argument's sake, I mark a paper because I go there for drink milk, I don't go there for count no cow. You see, if me mark a paper and you believe, say, boy, sir, mark me hard, and you want a remark, you are entitled to a review of a paper. And if when you look at when you get and the review is not going to be me, it's going to be somebody independent.
No, sir.
Right. And if when you do the review and the person say, no, say, could I get more marks here? You just go ahead for the remark of a paper, chances are you can pass the course. So students have rights.
Yes,
and I don't infringe on students' rights. For me personally, when students blatantly tell a lie on me, is when I get dark. It's when I get dark. And if you know me, even when I get dark, you know, I come class and I forget about that darkness because I know why I'm getting dark. I can be very nice, but it's when I come onto my schoolwork, me no play. And we can be the best of friends. As a matter of fact, I learned one day this week that I have a family member in this class. And if it means that the family member can get the full blunt of the wrath that I will spew out, will get it if my work not finished. He said, once you finish my work, we are best of friends. So I understand the Caroline, and it's really unfortunate. But I can tell you, there are students who will say to you that this man, yeah, me not like him class because I'm too hard on support and so on. But guess what? And that's fine. It is also fine because we have our own different proclivities, meaning our different likenesses. And if people don't, if a student is going to say to me for argument's sake, sir, we can't go on because Beryl just come. But I say to you that, you know, the truth of the matter is, me I talk to you about the assignments long before Beryl. Beryl come in July. Me I talk to you about the assignment from in June. So at least I had 4 weeks to get even one piece in. What I was talking about is those students who don't do not one piece. So when you're going to use Beryl for me, you know, me can rubbish it. Because if you did do 4 or 5 pieces, we could understand. But the students I was referencing don't start one day. So when you procrastinate and things get nasty, don't expect me to say, okay, I'm going to wait on Caroline to finish her EducaSoft pieces so I can submit the grades. When Sophia need our grade so she can move on to year 3. It's really unfortunate when a student believes that I can hold a class at ransom. Some students want to meet the graduation list. I know there's a student in this class who has completed everything already and is just waiting on this little course here. So we are talking about it now in order to finish off the associate degree, right? So I can't really hold anybody at ransom. So I understand, and I say, students, even if it's Mr. Shan they're going to complain about Mr. Shan. All I will say to you, complain about Mr. Shan in a respectful manner. Don't complain about Mr. Shan in a manner where the information is not truthful, right? You know, and because if you're going to tell a lie on me, you know, say, I have to respond, right? But if I fail to do something, I have no apologies to say, no, say, me never did upload the assignment. I'm not gonna go around you, because I'm also human. And there are other competing activities. I teach a class every Thursday night at up to 9 o'clock, after 9 o'clock. And sometimes on a Friday, I have meeting, I go on meeting this morning, and me sit down here, so I watch the opening something for the Olympics and say, no, Rockstone a class time, right? So I'm saying to you, we are all humans. Just like when I ask you to do my assignments, and I fight with you to do assignments. If I fail you in one regard, don't hold me accountable too much, because I'm trying to hold you accountable to doing something. So say to me, boy, sir, you know, say if you get to do this to me, and I will say to you, boy, do me assignment, man. But yeah, it is what it is. It is going to feel pressuring. If you're doing a degree program and you don't feel pressured, it means I want full program you do. Whole heap of time you shed eye water over schoolwork. Whole heap of time. Big man. Because I just felt overwhelmed. I know part of the problem is, I can tell you now in hindsight. Me get the summary for do. And I said, sure. So I want the summary. Me can lay down bed and read it off and then do the summary the following morning. Yeah. I'm going to bed and start reading and then drop asleep. And when the following morning come for the summary for going me late. Right? So yeah, it is what it is. All right. Moving. I hope, is there another concern, question? Let me know.
Sir, check your inbox when you get a chance.
All right, I will check it
Please.
now. Yeah, man, I'll check it now.
Sir, when did you meet Mr.?
Yeah, man, you can, Shauna.
Evening, sir. Okay.
Hey, Giselle. Giselle?
Sir?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was saying good afternoon, evening.
Oh, you just come class?
Yeah.
$1,000.
Oh.
Oh, you mean, oh, $1,000? All right, me
Hey,
joke
to
with
the
you, mommy.
secretary.
No, Winsome, go away. Go away, Winsome. You're Winsome, I talk about pay to the secretary. All right.
Sir,
Good to see you,
can I
Winnie.
ask you something?
Go ahead, Ayana.
Sir, when did you meet Mr.?
Yeah, man, I soon tell you about that one. I cannot figure that's what we
I
talk about.
can't ask you something privately. I remember to get email you now.
You can send me in the chat now. Just send me a direct message in the chat.
Alright.
All right, cool. All right, guys.
Sir,
So we're getting started.
it doesn't sound dumb, you know, but me, I'd ask you to just answer, please.
No problem, CDB. No problem. No problem. All right. So we need to. All right. So I've given an opportunity to vent, but now we need to get serious now to cover some stuff. I'm going to be doing a new topic tonight. I'm going to go through this one here. When I've completed this one, I would consider myself completing transformational geometry. The rest is upon you now. I've given you the rules. All I ask you to do, and I've shown you how to apply the rules. All I'm going to ask you to do is to make sure that you remember the rules and not going to get a formula sheet in the exam. Just remember the rules. And when you remember the rules, we should be able to, or you should be able to answer the questions and answer them correctly. All right. And then when I complete this one in about 20 minutes, then I'm going to start a new topic. And then now I want all the wicked driver them in the class to come to the front. So if you know you can drive good and you're a master upon the road. If you think you can test me upon the road, yeah. I want you to come to the front of the class. All right. If you've never driven a car before, just chillax yourself.
Sir, my send the message.
Yeah, man, I see it, man. All right, no problem. So, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, answer after the class?
I will answer. Yes, yes, Ghana. All right. So we're looking at some past papers now. As I said before, I'm going to take about 20 minutes. It's on 5 minutes to 6. I'm going to take about 20 minutes, 6:15. I should be finished with this. Then we're going to start our topic. Hopefully I can start and finish that topic. It's really not difficult. And then I can maybe start another topic. I really want to finish off the syllabus by next week. So that what will be left for us to do is, we can just focus on our mid-semester, we can focus on the final exam, we can focus on past papers. All right? But yeah, let's go. It says triangle XYZ has a given coordinates X 1,2, Y 3,5, and Z 6,9. Are you guys all hearing me well?
Crystal, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good job, respectively. So it now asks us to reflect through the origin, followed by the reflection through the x-axis. So it means then that I'm going to have a double transformation. And see here it says, state the coordinates of triangle x prime, y prime, and z prime, and also x double prime, y double prime, and z double prime. So we now need to remember that when we reflect through the origin, xy maps onto negative x, negative y. Talk truth.
Truth.
Yeah, man. So tell me now, x prime would be what?
X prime would be -1, comma -2.
Very good. Y prime?
Y prime,
-3, -5.
Oh, that are we in that?
I don't know.
Comma between.
Are we in that? Winnie.
Is that
Winnie.
right? Yes, sir.
Oh goodness, Winnie. You make Bruce pimples come from my body, man. Very
I am
nice.
trying, sir.
Oh Lord, I love it, Winnie. I love it. All right, come. Z, what is Z prime?
-6, comma -9.
Talk up, man. Very nice. Excellent. And then now it says that all of those points are followed by a reflection in the x-axis. Now remember, when we reflect in the x-axis, the x value remains unchanged and the y value changes. So I am projecting the answers for x prime so you can remember what they are. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see it. I'm projecting the answers for that. And then now when I reflect in the x-axis, remember, reflecting in the x-axis, whichever axis I reflect in remains unchanged. So reflecting in the x-axis, x -1, -2 becomes?
-1 becomes -1, comma +2.
Good job. Next one. Y double prime is?
Double prime is -3, comma -5.
+5.
Good job. Taffy, yeah? What is D double prime, Taffy?
-6, +9, comma +9.
Excellent. All right, guys, I'm going to pause right here. Those were 6 easy maths. I know you have the answers there, I know you have the answers here, but still it is my responsibility to go through them with you. Those were 6 easy maths. You shut your eye, you write it down. 6 easy peasy wheezy maths. Now tell me, was that difficult?
No, sir, just to remember them.
And if you put it to practice, you will remember them. So those are 6 easy maths. Let us move on. It says, name a single transformation. Oh, Lord. Name a single transformation that could produce x double prime, y double prime, and z double prime. All right, hold on. All right, so I don't have...
Is it the image? Where you said the object plus the image, another?
No. So, all right, what was x? Oh, x was 1, 2 down.
Yeah, x was 1,2.
X was 1,2. All right, x is 1,2. And then x double prime is -1, +2.
Yeah. So
what single transformation we could talk about there?
It would be the rotation, sir.
Rotation where?
I think that a 180 rotation. How you do it? You look so. Supposed to that, man.
All right, remember now, remember the point. My x is 1,2.
Yeah.
And then my x double prime is -1,2.
So
what single transformation that can move it from 1,2 to -1,2?
That's all at 90.
No, man, that's about 1,2.
Remember now, my x is 1,2.
Yeah.
And my x double prime is -1,2. What single transformation I could move from x right straight up to x double prime?
I think that would be 1. Think of 180, sir.
No, man.
I saw clockwise.
No. Remember, okay.
Yeah, reflect, sir. Say if you remember what from
yes, I'm reflecting.
So you reflect from the original, which would be you reflect to 1. Where you go? First prime, and then a next prime.
No. All right, let me explain something to you. No. Oh, no. Remember, no. So when the question say to name a single transformation,
yeah,
single means 1. So it therefore means that I am moving directly from x to x double prime. I'm not interested in the middle piece.
Okay.
So how do I move directly from x to x double prime with a single transformation? Remember, x is 1,2 and x double prime is -1,2. What transformation I could use to move directly from 1,2 to -1,2?
I think a 90-degree rotation.
All right, okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? I hear a 90-degree rotation. Anybody else before I comment? All right, so let me comment on this now. A 90-degree rotation is an incomplete statement because I can have a 90-degree rotation either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So if you say to me 90-degree rotation, that don't mean nothing to me.
Oh, so it should be
reflection in the y-axis.
No, man, the clock in the 90-degree rotation in the x-axis.
No, man. The person is actually giving me the answer for the question. What was that answer for the question you gave me just now?
Just saying the x-axis, y-axis, you said?
Who was that?
Not sure who, sir.
Sir? Yeah, what's me? In the y-axis.
Is a reflection in the y-axis?
Yeah.
Because the y value remains unchanged and the x value changes, don't?
Yes, sir. According to the
All right,
rule.
good. Okay, good. So stick up in there, Caroline. Don't move. Don't mute. Just stick up in right there, so. Now, so what it is that you've done, you use your first value, you use the x value to figure that one out. And I would agree with you, it works for x. Let us check for y and see if it's the same thing. Remember, y was 3,5. Y double prime is -3,5. Does that rule work? Also for y?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Does it work for z?
What you say is y?
Y is 3,5, +3,5. And then y double prime is -3,5. So what she's recognizing is that the y value remains unchanged. So once the y value remains unchanged, it means that's a reflection in the y-axis. Whichever axis you're reflecting in, that axis remains unchanged. So let us check z now, Caroline. When you check z is 6,9, but z double prime is +9. Does that rule work also?
Yes, sir.
It sure does. So I would agree with you that is going to be a reflection in the y-axis. It's a reflection in the y-axis because I could move directly from my original to my second image, my x double prime, y double prime, z double prime. So sometimes a question may ask you that. Name me a single transformation that I can move from there to there. So, put it this way. Sometimes, a good one that comes up. Sometimes you want to get to Florida from Jamaica. You can go to Norman Manley and you can take a flight directly from Florida to directly from Kingston to Florida, right? And some people may say to you that, boy, you do that, you just going to get one piece of luggage, but if you fly to Montego Bay, you get 2 pieces of luggage. So somebody may say, hey, I'm going to take the Knoxford all the way down to Montego Bay, and I'm going to fly from Montego Bay to Florida. And they say that, Montego Bay Airport, nice, and the whole works, and the hype, and this, and that, and rate, and whatever the situation is. So instead of having a direct flight out of Kingston, where it is that it can maybe take half an hour to go to to the airport, depending on where you live. You have to go take hours now to get to the airport. But your endpoint is still the same, Florida. And chances are it's the same airport you're going to go. And I say, you're going to go to Fort Lauderdale and then you're going to go to Orlando. All right? At the same airport you're going to fly into. So I'm saying to you, my transformation, I am cutting out the one stop and just have a direct flight. So I wanted a direct flight from X to X double prime instead of going through X prime. All right? Because the direct flight is cheaper than when I do the connected flights. All right? Any question regarding that? I can move on. Let me know. All right. Oh, and that's another point I was going to make earlier. Some of you may have an issue with the students that are talking to me in class. But thank God for those students who talk back to me in class, because I would have a class with, it's just me asking my own questions and then turning around and answering them. And I'm going to say to you, students, oftentimes you're in class and you're hearing what is happening, you know, and you're following what is happening, but you have a misconception that you believe so it go. And because you're not verbalizing those misconceptions to be, you hold on to it, and then you go into the exam, and then you put back the same misconceptions on the paper, then you fail the exam, and this is what you're going to say. Him can't teach. Me can learn online. The class too big. And you try to find every excuse in the book without one. What was your role in the class? And I'm going to say it again. There are some of you in the class, when I call upon you, you pretend as if you don't hear me. You pretend as if you don't hear me. And that's not very good manners. Good manners is when somebody is speaking to you, you respond. All right? I'm just going to put that out here. Real talk. I don't care about you being the CEO of Sandals Jamaica and in my class, and I just made that statement. It goes two ways, because if you in class stop me, say Caroline stopped me to ask me a question, but me they ask Caroline a question in a class the other day, I say, oh, me now answer you. Caroline is going to want to report me to say, I can't learn from this man because when I ask him a question, and I'm not saying that you're a complainer, Caroline. That's not it. This is a point I'm making. And you are going to say, when we ask him questions in class, him don't answer, but you don't tell the full story that, you know, but when he asks us questions in class, true, we don't know the answer, we don't unmute, right? But the same measure with which we treat others is the same measure with which you are going to be treated. So I'm going to say to you guys, when I ask you to unmute and talk to me, I'm going to call upon you for crying out loud. This is just basic manners. Just unmute. Sir, I don't know the answer. Let me know so that I can find another way of trying to help you, as opposed to try to hide from me. You're hiding from only yourself, because we do the course, I'm going to fail it. All right? God forbids. All right, let's go. So we finished 1 and 2 for 7 marks, and we are now at part B. It says triangle RST with vertices 2, -4, 7, -1, and -5, 3 is reflected in the line y equals -x. You know this, sir. We know this. We can get that 3 marks, and we can get 10 out of 20 for this. We know this, sir. When I reflect in the line y equals -x. Oh, let's start this again. Sir says the same thing as the reflection in line y equals x. And then it just change the signs then, forget the -x. And that means x becomes y and y becomes x. Talk truth.
That you did say, yeah?
All right, so let's go. So remember now, r, and I want r prime. So it means that x become y, y become x. That means that it's going to be -4 and 2, don't?
Yes, sir.
And then we change the sign down.
Suppose
4 and -2.
Okay, yeah, reflect right there, sir.
All right. And then now, what is s prime? 7, -1. 7, -1 becomes what?
1 -7.
Oh, true. And -5 3 becomes?
-3 regular 5.
All right. And that's all that there is to it. -3 regular 5. Easy 10 marks. Easy. Long time.
I only 2017 one mistake.
No, man, 2019 one day in email, man. Looking at it.
Oh,
man.
sir, not in a WhatsApp group again, because I asked one simple question, and people very vocal and decide, so them now do what them supposed to do. So I take with myself.
Yeah, man.
And then no argument to so.
I push
But
back.
it's in the email. Anybody else see it in the email?
Yes, sir. You sent it in the email, sir. You sent it.
Right. Come on. So it there, man. There now. Check your email, Robbie. All right. Now you see what I'm doing?
Yeah,
I'm pausing so that people can get a chance to digest it. Are there any questions? Are there any questions?
Oh, sir, my belly full.
Bless the Lord.
You step away from the phone, can I deal with something? Which part with it?
Part B1.
The Excel, sir.
B1. Follow me here. B1 with it. You know, say every Friday, I have to come ask the same question. How about Roger there?
They don't know Roger about people, you know, sir. Roger not too tech talk, you know.
Yeah, it's all right, man. I'm not saying nothing to you now. Thing there, let me see now. Yeah, well, Evan is here.
Somebody can send me a WhatsApp group.
Where the man them? Did the man them not their class tonight?
I talk about, sir. Me there.
No, man, me not.
Sir,
Me
me
know,
there here now, and me did really enjoy the class after the little burial incident. Show me half bad, but me did really enjoy your teaching. Now me have to play catch up. So
yeah, because you know, so long time I see Ryan.
No, I enjoy your class, man.
All right then. So Ryan is here. Where's Mauricio? Mauricio is there tonight? You know, see Mauricio. Okay. You know, I'm really concerned because when you know, so me never see 40 odd students in one class yet. And that's why I send the email in to say, if you're not in the class, holler at me. Shannon Cunningham, you have no behavior. You can't say good evening.
Evening, sir.
No, keep it. We don't want it again. That's a big.
That's what she stay, sir. That's what she
That's what she stay, man. No behavior. Sure.
No.
Sir, I'm not see it.
What you not see?
The document.
All right, can somebody send Yana Kerry, send Yana
remember jumping in the chat yesterday.
yeah, please. All right. Oshina, you all right?
All right, so I'm jumping in the chat there.
All right, good, thanks. All right, download it, Yana. All right, let's go. So we're moving now to the last part of the question. No, not the last part. We have two more parts. It says triangle zip FM has the following vertices. We need to determine the image under the reflection through the origin, rock stone, followed by the reflection in the line y equals x. Okay, fine. So we know the reflection through the origin, xy they map onto negative x, negative y, don't it? So you see, when you go into the exam and you read the question, you're supposed to know what the rule is saying. Just like what I have to study the rule, we want them to study the rule as well, right? It's really not difficult. So tell me now, the reflection through the origin. Let me, sorry, hold on. Unknown toughness, understanding. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
No, your name not Daniel. And I immediately never want either. Fogar Road High School. Unmute for me, please.
Yes, sir.
Anybody ever used to go Fogar Road High School? When you mute for Daniel, me talk to you mute back your microphone.
Sir, because they ask if anybody go to Fogar Road High School, so I'm muted.
You call yourself anybody? I ask you if you didn't go Fogar Road High School.
Oh, if I did?
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't, sir.
Okay. Anybody ever tease about Fogar Road High School? You know, so we never have a high school named Fogar Road.
Yes, sir. I know about it. I have family around the area, around that side in
Oh, so
Clarendon.
that means you have money then, man, because you're a school in a virgin.
I wish.
All right. You see, me a beat up, because I saw me, come and answer that question here. Z from Zip FM. Z is 7,1. And I'm reflecting 7,1 through the origin. What is Z prime?
Is it 7 -1?
Is he correct?
No, sir.
All right, try again, Vogel. It's a reflection through the origin.
Or is it -7,1?
You're almost there, my friend. You're almost there. You try too hard.
Yeah, man. Put the two of them together now.
-7, -1?
Right. So, Daniel, you have to study the rules.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to study the rules. And I'm going to pause here again to say something more. Students, if I am telling you that you're going to go into the exam and see a question for either 20 marks or 30 marks on transformational geometry, and if you study the rules, you can't go wrong. What is so difficult in you studying the rules? It must come. You may not get all the rules, but you don't know which of the rules. But I have only 8 rules. And of the 8 rules, 2 of them are the same. The reflection through the origin and the rotation 180 degrees clockwise or anti-clockwise. So not to the 8 of them yesterday, I really 7. Come on.
By chance, you have I think you had given us the rules, but I don't have a copy. You had sent it to our emails?
I did. Anybody has a copy of that can resend it for me,
Can
please?
resend it, please?
Thanks.
Coming on now, I feel like probably at this I go save me in an exam.
No, why think Shauna me say?
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, sister. Me have to practice this one.
Yes, ma'am.
It just come to me a while ago, so may I ask if nobody have
Please.
the rules, they make me go and sort.
And that's a legal term. SWAT it, learn it. CC, you can't find the rules. You can't put it in the chat for me again, please, Pops.
All right, sir. Let me look.
All right, thank you, please, and thanks and many thanks. All right. So yes, Daniel. So it's going to be -7, -1, and then Z double prime. Z double prime is a reflection in the line y equals x. So, all right. Before I do that, let me just finish all of them. Marvel, clearly your light is back up now and you are ready to go. What is I prime? A reflection to the origin, I prime is going to be what?
Trying to open this thing.
All right, no problem. Go ahead. I prime is one thing, but what?
Is it positive 6? What is the next one? -2?
Very good, Marvel. Very good. Very nice, Marvel.
Thank you, sir.
Come, Ryan, you think you'll get away? Come. What is P prime? Ryan.
Sir, me here. Me want to answer you, but my clueless.
Answer me, try it. Yeah, that's what I talk about. When you don't know it, still unmute your mic and talk to me so I can know. So remember now, let me help you and I hope we can follow from here. So I said to you that when we are reflecting through the origin, xy maps onto -x, -y. Reflection to the origin.
Let me write that there again.
You have it on the paper, you know. You know you find the paper?
No.
All right, guess what now? I think CC drop it in another group. So looking at the group, CC just drop it.
Okay.
Keep it close to your heart.
All right.
So hear me now. So xy maps on, thanks CC, xy maps onto -x, -y. So if I have 5 comma negative 1, what is going to be the new point at P prime?
The opposite of both.
So tell me no, Papi.
You said 5 and negative 1, right?
Yeah. So it's going to become 1 now.
Opposite. Opposite of 5 is negative. So that means negative 5, 1.
Very good. You see, that's all you need to do, Ryan. You just need to study the stuff. All right, see there, negative 5, 1. The reflection through the origin, xy maps onto negative x comma negative y. Guys, again, you must study the rules. I could have come to class and I could have said, write this. I said, no, let me give them so them have everything in one place. I've given you the handout, students. Study this something.
You know,
All right.
sir.
Uh-huh.
All right. So as you rightly say, reflection through the original is given by x, comma y, that is negative x, negative y. So in my mind, sometimes when my mind goes off, in my mind, if we're going to get say, for example, negative, let me tell you what I have here. Say we're getting 5 comma negative 1. In my mind, I'm saying, but it don't say it's supposed to be negative x, sorry, negative y comma negative x. So why is it is changing?
Because you hear what Ryan said a while ago, he used the word opposite. So if something is already negative, and you find the opposite of it, it's going to be positive. And if it is positive, it's going to be negative. So you just have to be mindful of that. So when you're doing a reflection through the origin, your xy, as I have it here, my xy is going to become negative x. You see, x over this side is a positive x. Over Yasso, it becomes negative x. Yasso is y, and over Yasso, it becomes negative y.
But I thought that was the main rule. As in, like anything that that I get, say positive 5 comma positive 2. In my mind, that is it's supposed to be always positive.
Remember the transformation. When you transform something, it means that you're moving from one point to the next. And I can transform several different things. So, you know, I don't know if it ever happened to you yet, but, you know, sometimes 2 things happen to me. Either I have some money and I put it in one pants. I take out the pants and I put it down. And, or I may put it in a shirt and I put it down. And it's not until I may take out the pair of pants again. It may wash, the money washing out the pants, you know, washing out the pants, drying out the pants. And it's months later, weeks later, when I took out the pair of pants again to the time, I said, what do you pocket and put my hand on there and a coil of money come up. You know, the Lord always work in mischievous ways because the coil of money come up at the time and they don't have it. All right. And say, yes, man, you can buy 2 patty now and eat. Right. Or it has happened to me where I put a credit card in my pocket and I couldn't find the credit card. I was at the point not to go and report the credit card as being lost. And I say, you know what? No, man. Because I know I use a credit card at this particular. I just couldn't remember what I wore. And weeks later, months even, going to church and draw down a pants and say, yo, are the pants I go wear? Go to church and come back and say, you know what? If I take out my pants and empty the pocket, bam, the credit card just came up into my hand. What's the point? You can, it's going to be the opposite of something that it is that you're doing. You put it there and you don't put it there. So transformation is moving one thing from one point to the next point. So I have the money in my hand, I transform where the money is going to go in my pocket. But I leave it there until I put on the pants again and I transform it somewhere else. So it's like you put in, a vase on your center table. But remember, say you have young children, and then you move the vase from the center table and put it up on the table. on the dining table, which is out of their reach. So you'd have transformed the centerpiece from where it's originally supposed to be to the dining table. Now, with them gone to bed, it's okay, fine. You retransform it from the dining table to the center table. Right? So it's just the movement of one thing from the next. Now, one outside of the translation, outside of a translation, the transformation is just changing signs, either positive or negative. When you're translating something now, you're actually adding or subtracting using the formula. Remember the formula that says object plus translation is equal to the image? Anybody remember that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So when you're translating, the numbers will actually change. But if you're not translating and only transforming, when you transform, all you're doing is just changing the sign from positive to negative. So let me tell you what transforming is. When I reflect in the x-axis, when I reflect in the y-axis, when I reflect in the line y equals x, when I reflect in the line y equals minus x, when I reflect through the origin, those 5 points are just, or 5 things are just simple reflections. What do you mean by that, sir? The value, okay, sorry. And when I have the rotation 90 degrees clockwise, the rotation 90 degrees anti-clockwise, and the rotation, 180 degrees either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Those 8 things is just simply changing the point. Is it positive or negative? Negative or positive? When I'm doing a translation now to say something is being translated vector 4, 2, it means you're going to either add it or subtract it, depending on what it is that you're asked to find. If you're asked to find the image, you're going to add. If you're asked to find the object, you are going to subtract. That's all that there is to it. That's all that there is to it. I promise you. If you do it, and I'm going to say this the last time I say it, because I'll soon finish this topic to move on. I did say I'm going to finish in 50 minutes. But the last thing I'm going to say to you is, I have seen students who were struggling with this course, followed my foolish advice, and they passed the course with flying colors, B and B plus and A. I'm saying to you, please follow my foolish advice. Pay attention and that's what you're supposed to do. All right. Then now, B2 says, it is followed by reflection in the line y equals x, followed by reflection in the line y equals x. Now, if I have z to be -7, -1, when I reflect it in the line y equals x, what is z prime, double prime? What is z double prime? And there you go again, not talking to me when I answer the question.
Can you repeat that, sir?
What is z double prime? It's a reflection through the, it's a reflection in the line y equals x. It's a reflection in the line y equals x.
So you're changing positions without changing the sign. So it would be the one would come first as -1, -7.
Good job. And it was I double prime?
Sir, where are you, at A or B?
And B2. What is I double prime? Everyone go please, what is I double prime?
Again, sir, all right, so you don't change the signs, you're going to change the position. So it's -2, 6.
And what is P double prime?
Again, you don't change the sign, I'm going to change the position. So it's 1, -5.
It's all that there is to it. And you know the challenge is me answering the question and the level of response that I'm getting and the energies that I'm getting from the responses suggests that you guys, after 3 weeks, still don't know the rules. After 3 weeks. Anyhow,
the show must go on, sir.
It has to, and I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me now.
To whom much is given, of him or her much is expected. You say at the end of this course, you honestly can't say, when you go into the exam, you honestly can't say, sir did not teach us. Because when I'm finished with you, every question on that paper, you should be able to answer. That's all I'm going to say. Let me go to the last part of the question, part 3, and then I'm moving into my new topic. A polygon ABC has a vertex, ABCD has vertices -3, 2, 1, -9, 5, 6, and -1, 4, respectively. Determine the vertices of the image of the polygon on a clockwise rotation about the origin through an angle of 90 degrees. All right, here the plan. It's an anti-clockwise, sorry, it's a clockwise rotation, 90 degrees clockwise rotation. It's a 90 degrees clockwise rotation. So XY is going to map onto Y, -X. Do you agree with that?
Fully.
Right. What is A?
What, A prime, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. It would be +2, +3.
Good job. And what is going to be B prime?
B prime is going to be -9, -1.
C prime?
C prime would be regular 6 with a -5.
D prime?
D prime looks like a +4 with a regular 1.
Really? D prime?
-4, +1.
-4, +1.
You sure?
Positive.
Oh, the negative. Two of them, but they are 2 negatives, sir.
Yeah, but remember, say it's going to be.
Oh, yes.
Right. Okay. And those are the. All right, I'm done. This topic is finished. I'm gonna need a 5 minutes break. 5 minutes break. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna start our new topic. 5 minutes break starting now. On the mark, get set, go.
Right.
Harry, anybody out there?
Maybe. How?
Was this problem that's showing no? Was it sent to the email? I check in, but I don't know if I overlook or underlook it.
It was sent to the email. Sir had sent it.
How far ago?
According to my email, it would have been sent. I'm seeing it 25th. Might be wrong, but once I look in the email, I see the revised timetable. So I don't know if it's a thread I'm seeing.
Okay. 25th.
It's the same thread. What sir would have sent it to?
Okay. So it's the 2017? The 2017?
And there's our next one, 2019, right there. There are two of them. Look at them. There are two different papers. So you have one set 20. But for some reason, when I go in the email, I'm not seeing it. But I know when I look from outside before going in the email, I'm able to see it.
When you hover over it,
When I look, I see the revised thing, which is the last thing sir would have sent to us.
Revised summer timetable.
And prior to it, you would have 2019 past paper question and then the 2017 past paper question.
No, so 2019.
Would have been sent, oh, here it is. It would have been sent on the 21st of July. It's a Sunday, 5 days ago. And it would have been sent to, where you need? Winsome Road, there you are. I'm seeing you attached. Oh, Winsome is talk to me. There it is. It's a Winsome.row61 at my ECD. So it was sent the 21st of July. For the amount of people that went in their class.
No, I didn't see.
Was at 10:18 p.m.
Oh, sir, don't open the hours in there.
That me I want that too, you know. Like my bleach pan the calendar.
No, see the one there.
Yeah, man, see your email is attached to it.
The 21st, and sir own them in a red, so for him won't easy to identify.
July, me see your email. Yeah, see your email. But me not send it in the chat for you.
The one you sent in the chat, isn't it 2017?
Can be 2017, though.
2017, oh.
Yes, 2019. I sent two things in the chat. One's a 2019 past paper.
Let me save it, you know. Let me go back in there.
Yeah, man, got like you need a prescription increase. Not there.
Brother, it look like a bifocal. Me I go get. I mean, I think it's gonna look nice on my face, you know. Oh, see it here. Oh, you're fine. Thank you. All righty. Practice this. What were you saying to me now? Hold on, let me check if this might open or close.
All right, so having listened to you guys about which paper was sent in the group and so forth.
Now, our teacher do up 10 o'clock at night instead of in bed.
All right, so this is where we are now. Okay, but we're shifting gears. This topic that I'm going to be looking at is another big one. It can come for anywhere between 10 and 15 marks. The one that we just did is a big one, either a full mark 30 question, 30 mark, or a full question 30 marks, or a foolish question for 20 marks. This one here is not a full question. It comes as more than like a half question, or it may come as part A and you have parts B and C to the question. So the non-drivers, I still wanted to be part of the class, but I'm going to ask you to sit back and learn. And the ones that who claim say, you know, long me up on the kettle for and as me sit on the kettle start, boy. John or John. Give me 1 second, please, guys.
Wonder if sir know that thermos still a key.
Said God no. That's what I said about your teacher a while ago.
Sir, they
Yes,
laugh
Winnie.
at me. They laugh at me at work, you know, because I carry my bag with my thermos. So everybody's looking for me to pour out tea. I just pour out my cold water. I drink my cold water. I don't business.
No, well, guess what? I'm an Englishman. Sometimes I'll 4 times a day I drink tea. And all the time hot, me still I drink tea.
So you need to walk with the thermos, man. That's still
Yeah,
a
same here,
key.
so same. I used to do it at work, you know. I used to walk my thermos and sometimes I just say, guys, give me half a second, please. I'm gonna drink 2 tea and bust 2 gas and go back to class. Come on, read up.
Yes.
And then for since we moved into online teaching, it's my favorite pastime. So if there's nothing in the house, I have my different types of tea. All right, let's go. So this is us driving now. So you know, boy, a time like now, the way I'm feeling, a day like tomorrow should be a day when I get up like about 5 o'clock and just put on a pair of shorts and one little marine and my little hat and slippers, man, and say, yeah, may I drive go Ochi. I'm gonna find one nice little beach, get a cabana, sit down and just relax. But on my way to Ochi Rios, it simply means that I am going to be charting my distant time graph, where I'm going to have a starting point, a point where I'm going to be accelerating, a point where it is that I'm going to be driving at a constant speed. You know, let me reach on the highway to say, you know what? Now, Popo not get no money out of me, and I really bad having the police in the class here. But now Popo not get no money out of me. Say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just cruise it. Them say the speed limit to 80. I cruise it past 79. So I set my cruise control for 79. Police can't stop me. See me drive over the limit. Because at 79, I cruise it down. I'm just a drive and I take my time and I not use an AC neither, you know. It's a natural breeze. So I'm driving at a constant speed. And then now, when I'm done and I come off of the highway, and I decide, say, you know what? I'm going to decelerate. So therefore, I'll be able to calculate my acceleration in the first half of the journey. I'm able to calculate my constant speed through the second half of the journey. And I'm also able to calculate my deceleration in the last part of the journey. And that's what we're going to be doing tonight. It's not a difficult area. Matter of fact, it's a fun area. All right. So let us take this out. Let us get the ball rolling a little bit. Let us get the ball rolling a little bit. As I said before, I don't want anybody to sleep on me. I don't want anybody to give up. This is it's not a difficult area. New share. Woohoo. All right. So let's go. All right, so distant time graphs. Distant time graphs. So I'm going to show you what it is that I just explained a while ago. Maybe some of you are so visual that you don't understand what I'm just talking about. Boom. So I start my journey and I'm having a constant acceleration. I reach a point where it is, I am cruising along the journey, all of a sudden decide, say, you know what? Boom. I am ending my journey. This piece here is going to be my acceleration. That's my acceleration. This here is going to be my deceleration. And inside here, so, is where I'm going to have my constant speed. Right? So that piece is where Rockstone, you know, so what I do. All right. So my graph is going to be broken into three pieces where I'm going to have my constant acceleration. So here, right here, so is going to be at rest or my starting point. So it'll be my rest or my starting point. So it means then that along this journey, we decide to go OT tomorrow. I accelerate until I reach a point where I cannot accelerate anymore, and then I just drive at a constant speed. I drive at a constant speed, and I reach this up. Low, I almost reach. Boom. I start to decelerate, until I get to my point. So I come to rest at this point, right? And then now, everything inside here is going to be my total distance.
So what the vertical would be your distance or the horizontal?
Which vertical?
The line.
Up to 9?
Why? The Y.
Oh yeah. It would be I'll come into you. COVERED. Right. So this is going to be my speed.
Oh, so that's your speed. Okay.
Right. And this more than likely is going to be the time taken to cover that distance.
All right.
Right. So when I reach here, say no, the man tell me, say, sir, I'm a wicked driver. And I say, oh no, not but driving yet. My little pot will take you down any day. Right? But we're going to be responsible. You notice I did say to you that you're driving at 79 because the speed limit is 80. I don't subscribe to fast driving to give away your 3 points. If you're going to be late, you're going to be late. Right? It's better you get there late than don't get there at all. And I don't want nobody to put it on paper to say, Mr. Shansi was supposed to drive fast, and then if family going to come for me afterwards. Right? So this is what the distance time graph looks like. Are there any questions as it relates to this?
Look confusing.
Sorry, is it possible for you to just probably spend a minute and go ahead back from me, please?
Almost reminds me of the graph in microeconomics where you have the thing here, but I thought the Y vertices would be a vertices this? What's the name?
Continue. Now here you continue.
The Y vertices would have been the distance, and the X, the vertical would be the distance, and the X would be the time. But you're saying the Y is the speed. So measuring the speed go up because you would have different points on the speed to indicate, I guess, the kilometers you'll be going, and have the points on it indicating the time frame or the points of time. So I'm kind of grasp it still.
All right. So let me just go through it again. What I try to do is to color code it. So can you see that? Can you see the 3 distinct sections to my graph?
3 distinctions, sir? No, that.
Yes, sir.
3 distinct sections to the graph.
Oh,
here so.
Right.
Right.
Acceleration.
Yeah.
And the total distance covered.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh,
You can have the acceleration as acceleration may go up. Deceleration is going down. You see deceleration? Watch it. D-O-W-N. Can you see that?
Aww.
No.
Yes, sir.
Right. So deceleration is going on. No, deceleration is really just a negative acceleration. Right? So deceleration is really a negative acceleration. So the same formula used for acceleration is the same formula you're going to be using for deceleration. The only thing you're going to do different is each up a negative sign there. The negative sign will tell you that you are decelerating.
Taking away.
All right. The negative sign says that you're braking. You know, like some of the people that who drive nowadays. I don't know if anybody saw that TikTok video. It could be on Facebook too and the gram. But I saw it on TikTok because I'm nowhere else. This youth are driving on one white Benz and he wire up on that South Coast Highway now, wire. And the people them say, blow, oh, over the car there go. And about a couple minutes after, the man them say, blow, oh, the man gone over yonder.
Yes.
Right off the nice Benz. Right off the nice Benz. Fortunately, they're alive. Right? The video that I saw, you could hear people groaning. And I'm saying how irresponsible. It's me in a one car. And CC decides I'm going to drive fast with me. He better let me out. Don't play them games.
Well, we are going to play, sir. No rush.
And if you want to let me up on North South, me take my time and walk. Me must reach back at Kingston. No, man. It's an... Go ahead.
Never saw the car. You never saw the incident. I think it happened last week or a week before where the police was chasing. It was two chase. The police was chasing the car and the lady was saying to the driver, let me out, let me out. The driver does a choppy saw. And she want jump and can't jump. But in one of the incident, the driver came to us a decrease at Mullines Road and the person jump out. And when she jump out, the officers were able to cordon off the car and catch the driver. And him look on the woman and say, she sell him out.
No, but you see, I have been known to be on a bus already. And the driver is driving as if he's carrying hog and goats. And because I'm neither of the two, I say, bus stop. Brethren, we don't wait. I said, let me tell you something. I'm not going any further with you. You want to collect a fare? I will pay you. I will pay you your bus fare. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. And I'm here going to do this today. I'm gonna come out. I remember when I was going to high school, jump on one bus and the man, me say, I don't know if you remember, but we had some buses called 250,000.
250,000, sir.
And then the bus got up on the side when it turned the corner. Bus stop.
Yeah,
my schoolmates them said to me, Sean, we not reach school yet. I said, we may not reach, but for sure, I am going to get there on time and I'm going to get there safely. I'm going to come off miles away from my school there. I came off and I walked my way. So I catch a school late and teacher call my name. The man them start laugh and say, you know, say, we did up on the same bus, miss. But the driver away and him decide, say, no. Him now drive on the bus, him come off, so him a walk, so him soon reach. And by the time I reach a class and teacher say, you're late. I said, boy, miss, I'm going to tell her the story. She say, you know what? I'm not going to mark you late because I respect your moves. I'm known to do it. I'm known to do it. So I'm saying to you, nobody been a chopper driver. If this is a situation and I'm going to calculate it and I'm going to show you what we're talking about here. All right. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to give you a scenario. Let me pause this one. I'm going to give you a scenario. And I really hope that you guys are following. It's a new topic. This topic does not hinge on the other areas that we have learned. It's a discrete thing about, meaning say, if you not catch the other areas we have learned, only can catch this one because it's distant time graph. Hold on, the distant time graph. Or Rockstone. Stone. All right. Joan is starting with her from rest. Hold on 1 second. Found what I'm looking for, but let's need to look at something else. Lord, what am I looking for? Okay. I'm looking at this. Ay, 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 ay. All right. I want to work with me, guys. Oh, you're not seeing the question. It's sorry. Let me. I typed a question for you. Let me just copy it. Copy. To now thing just don't be. Sure. When I see no one plate, what are you doing there? All right. And then where's my distant time graph? No. All right. All right. So I'm going to resume. And then now I want it. Oh, crap. That's not what I want you to do. Don't be doing this to me now. Oh, Rockstone. You know, I am going to get this thing right tonight. I don't know why this something always interfere with me. I'm in a trouble, people, you know. Oh, man. Undo. I keep forgetting. I'm telling you for remind me, you know, every time I'm doing, see, this thing going all the way down this one now. All right, let me try this now. Let me try this and see if this thing will make a difference. Oh man, many make problems in. Aye, aye, aye.
Yes, sir.
Say it again.
That's why I don't put it in our chat.
I could, but I want to write. Okay. I want to write. Okay, sorry. I get it now. I want to write, but Rockstone is so far gone. I want to write on it. Okay, good. So I'm gonna see if I can. Sorry, when I say write, I want to put the question underneath it.
Okay.
I want the question and the solution to be at the same place so that you guys can see it. All right, it's. I don't think. Yeah, I see. I get it now, man. I don't think I master how to copy this thing into this thing here because I'm using we didn't call it no, it's not even paint. I'm using a different, it's a different interface I use up here when I write versus when I type. All right, this looks like it. All right, so let's go. I don't even care how the font one look. Can you read it or the lines bothering
Sir,
you?
we're good, sir. We're good. We're good.
Okay, good.
All
All right,
right,
nice. All right. All right. You know what? Let me remove the lines so that all right, let's go. So we say now Joanna starting a car from rest. She's accelerating uniformly to a speed of 50 kilometers per hour in 8 minutes. I want you to listen. Let me go again. Joanna, she's starting a car from rest and is accelerating uniformly to a speed of 50 kilometers in 8 minutes. She maintains the speed for another 5 minutes and then applies the brakes and decelerates uniformly to rest in 3 minutes. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up. That question is not hard. I'm going to do the question, but I'm not do the question alone. I'm not going to work the question with me. So we're drawing it. Oh, sorry. It says draw a velocity time graph to show the different segments of the journey. Now, how many segments show you said it's we have?
3.
3. Good job. You may not see the question, but I will tell you what it is. So Joanna, she's starting a car from rest. Let me just draw me something here. Which color should I use? I want a nice color. All right, we use the right side of North Street. Right? So we know my y-axis here, my x-axis here, up here is going to be my velocity. And I'm going to call here is about 50 kilometers. And down here is going to be my hours. All right? Because let me go back to the question. The question says, Joanna starting the car from rest accelerates uniformly to a speed of 50 kilometers per hour in 8 minutes. All right? So here's so. I didn't remember that. Here's supposed to be minutes. Not hours, but minutes. Yeah.
So that'll be from 0 to 8.
Very good. Very good. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So we're drawing the distance time graph now. So look at what Joanna is doing. Joanna is accelerating uniformly to a constant speed. Again, raise that right here. So
1.
What number come right here? So
supposed to, she would start.
Uniformly 50 kilometers in 8 minutes.
Come there.
8 minutes,
Three come there.
What, how many minutes?
3 minutes. If she's gonna rest.
Starting a car from rest, accelerates.
No, that's how she
8
rest.
minutes.
Wait, say?
8 minutes.
Oh yes, because she had an extra. Okay.
Right. So this is going to be 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
You understand now why this axis is supposed to be minutes? And
Yes,
here
sir.
so is going to be with 50 kilometers. Right? Then let's just look at the next part of the question now. In 8 minutes. She maintains the speed for another 5 minutes. So she maintain the speed of 50 kilometers for another 5 minutes, don't?
Yeah.
Yes.
What come right here, so? What number come right here, so?
5 plus 8
8
hours.
plus 5. That
13.
All right, I'm going to stop right here, so. Big up on a good self. That's very nice. That is excellent.
But sir, I wanted you to go for the original one that you did.
Which original one?
The one that you showed first.
No, man, him just show us a graph of what it should look like. So,
Don't have to worry about that, Sophie. It's just a graph of show. Dear Sophie?
I didn't hear you.
I'm just saying it's just a graph I was showing. So this is really what matters now.
the meat of the matter.
The meat of the matter. Don't worry about that one, man. I was just showing you the different segments and the different parts of the graph. Right? Don't worry about that one yet. I can go over it for you, but don't worry about that one yet. But what I want to congratulate you on is the fact that you recognize that here is going to be 13. Because remember the question says, she maintains the speed for another 5 minutes. She maintains the speed. What speed? 50 kilometers per hour for another 5 minutes. So it means I don't yasso. How can be 13? Watch this part now, and I want you to follow me. I want you to get this one all right, correct too. Then she applies the brakes and decelerates uniformly to rest in 3 minutes.
So
I guess you got to add 3 to 13.
16.
So what is it going to be?
16. 16.
Excellent.
16.
Very nice, guys. Very nice. Woo! Jesus. I saw me like come on one class and I teach a class, man, and I catch the something.
Right, yeah, throw it out in the crowd now, sir. I catch it. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm good something that another man. I'm proud of you. Let me pause. Is there anybody in the class that don't see what we're talking about yet? If you don't see it, just say, sir, I don't see it. Not a problem.
Sir, I don't see it.
Sir, I'm not see it yet, you know.
Sir, to be honest, but
So
just playing my sound, so
come
I'm
out
not see it.
I'm not see it
All
yet.
right, no problem.
May I follow, but I'm not
Let me
think
big let me bigify my screen and we're gonna go through it again.
Yes, me think you probably do it so, because it going up and down every minute and not show me off. All right, do your thing now.
All right. All right. So Joanna, she is starting her car from rest and is accelerating uniformly to a speed of 50 kilometers in 8 minutes. She's starting from rest. Rest is right here, so. Rest is right here, so. And she's accelerating. You see, she'll drive up on one hill. She's accelerating. Boom. She stopped right there, so this is where her 50 kilometers reach. So anytime she reach 50 kilometers, that's where she's going to in 8 minutes. So she's accelerating uniformly to 50 kilometers and she does so in 8 minutes. Now, some of them are foot heavy. So they reach 50 kilometers in a 2 minutes. She took 8 minutes in order to reach 50 kilometers. Then the question says, she maintains this speed for another 5 minutes. She's maintaining this 50 kilometers for another 5 minutes. So she reach and she put it on cruise control, boom. And then we know, say, at 5 minutes, that means that when she reached down here, so it's going to be 30 minutes time from then where it is that she's going to do the stop. So how you know it's 13? Because she maintained this speed for another 5 minutes. So you know, so this is 5. And then this from here to here is 8. So from here to here is 8. But from here to here is 5. That means that all the total length here is going to be 13. And then the question says, then she applies the brakes and decelerates uniformly to rest in 3 minutes. So she'll go down, she'll rest, she tired for drive, boom, she stop. And she does so in 3 minutes. But you know, so from rest to here, so it's 13. That means from here to here, so it has to be 3 minutes. So it means 13 plus 3 is going to be 60 minutes. So that is going to be my distant time. It says draw the velocity time graph to show the different segments of the journey. I've just drawn the velocity time graph to show the different segments. Are you seeing it clearer now? Is it much better? Are you understanding? Tell me what it's like.
Yes, I understand, sir.
Let me catch it now.
Yes, sir.
Nice job. And
that's it?
You're not done yet, man. That's the first part for 3 marks.
Like a trapezoid, that's what I call.
Ah, very nice. Because I'm going to come to that word sometime later. Soon come to that. Hold on for that one day. I don't say McCoy. McCoy, where are you?
The real McCoy.
The real McCoy. It says we need to calculate the acceleration in kilometers per hour. Rockstone. Kilometers per hour. But hold on, now. That's something you say. Minutes. How many minutes make an hour?
60 minutes, I convert it to the
59.
How do I convert it to an hour? How do I convert minutes to an hour?
Minutes to an hour. By adding.
you know,
Say what?
you know, add you just say, you know, so 60 minutes 60 minutes or 1 hour, so you just use it that way then.
Yeah. Just use it that way, like every 59 to 59 or 60 minutes. Oh.
And I'm asking the question one more time. How do I convert from minutes to hours?
Well, you know, divide.
Add? Yeah, add every 6.
I divide or multiply, but can't remember still.
You divide it by 60.
Thank you,
That's
Sophia.
right. I divide, yeah.
No. So if I have 60 minutes, how many hours is that?
1.
1
Because
hour.
if you can divide the 60 by 60. If I have 120 minutes, how many hours is that?
2.
Because I'm going to
Okay.
divide 120 divided by 60. Yeah.
Right.
So to convert from minutes to hours, we're going to divide. All right? Okay, good. Now that is out of the way. So the question says to calculate the acceleration in kilometers per hour squared for the first 8 minutes. All right? No problem. So what I'm going to do.
Is it that you're going to divide the 8 by 60?
Very nice. Who asked that question a while ago?
That is correct.
Who just asked that question a while ago?
Is that you? You need a lollipop.
You know? All right, let's go. Very nice though. Yes, you are going to divide the 8 by the 60 to convert it to hours. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's go. Let's go. What time is it? Jeez, I'm 7:13. Let's go. So I am going to do that conversion now. Well, let me not do the conversion yet. Let me say to you, this is the slope we're talking about. SLOPE. Now, in Foundation Concept 1, you were shown how to calculate the slope. The slope is really the gradient. And when you move into pre-calculus, not pre-calculus, when you move into, yes, you do it in pre-calculus, yes, again. You're going to do this topic in pre-calculus again, but when you move into business calculus, then you start talking about things like differentiation. All right? Now, differentiation is this is just the first principles of differentiation that we're doing. So one of the things that we do is to say y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is equal to the slope. Slope is the same thing as gradient. Right? So that's the slope. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So the bigger y value minus the smaller y value over the bigger x value minus the smaller x value. So watch me. Boom. I can call this my y2, y1, x2, x1. So what I'm doing here, I'm looking at the change in minutes. I'm looking at the change in kilometers in order to get the slope. So that's when I look at the change in that, that's what I'm calculating the slope. So when you drive along the north-south highway, believe it or not, you're driving on a slope. Sometimes when you drive on a slope and look to the left-hand side, it will say, it put a sign there. The sign is a slope sign, and it may say to you 6% or 5%. Anybody ever drive on something like that and say 6%, 7%, 5%, 9%? Anybody remember seeing that while driving? Yes, no, maybe so.
No, sir, I never see that before. I Jamaica that there.
So in particular, because I really don't do the other highways as much, the Portmore leg is not, it's almost flat. So you'll not see that. But once you start climbing money, you will see that slope. You'll see the sign that tells you how much slope you're going. Now, it also coincides with the sign that says double axle and triple axle and something the vehicle must stick to the left. And the soft shoulder to the left is a big lane.
Yeah.
Should in case something go wrong, you can't climb the hill, at least you can pull off to the side. All right? Right there, so along the north-south highway, there is a sign that signifies the slope and the gradient. Even when I'm driving my car at that point, the car struggles to go over the hill. However, if I turn my AC off, it's an easy breeze. So sometimes I'm driving and I'm on whoops past me. I may catch him up right there so because him car struggle to go over the hill because it's really a steep hill that we're over we not see. And then because I know the trick, I say, yo, we're not gonna get no AC for about 5 minutes here. And I turn off my AC so my car have more power. I'm gonna pass him and I say, "Abe." But it's by the time I get on the flat again, the man zoops past me, right? Because you're climbing a steep section of the highway. You actually use a lot of gasoline when you're doing things like that. So that's why turning off your AC, you get more power. Watch me now. Go ahead.
Put the car in a L.
And that too works. That too works. All right, let's go. So right here and then, I'm going to say 50, y2 plus a 50 minus y1 down here, so which is 0 because that is at rest, over x2, which is 8 minus 0. So I'm going to end up now with 50 minus that is 50, 8 minus 0 is over 8. But remember that 8 is in minutes. Talk truth.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. but we need to convert it to hours, so we can divide that 8 down here by 60. Everybody see why I'm dividing by 60?
Convert it now, huh?
Right. So,
So 8 divided by 60.
you know, I honestly thought I fixed this thing a while ago. I honestly thought I fixed this thing a while ago. I am at the end of that page. Lord, I pray for favor. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm going back to where I started. Oh, man.
Sir, no, let me ask a question. Oh, you identify the X1 and the X2 and the Y2 and the
Check your vertices.
Yeah, the high value, the bigger Y value are the X2, but the Y2, and the bigger X value are the X2.
Almost like yeah, do this let me call this angles.
Oh man.
Mm.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, hold on there. No, I don't want that. Undo. Ah, boy, guys. No, see, I'm going to header footer. I don't want header footer. All right, I think it may work now. Oh man, I'm gonna stop share. This thing is. I had extra pages, you know, but when I was deleting the stuff to get to the other areas, it got deleted. Oh Lord. All right. Thank you, Lord. Let me just go ahead and just add more pages. It's better to have more pages than what I'm going to use. I don't know. I guess there is a particular space on the thing that I need to touch, and I just don't know. I don't master the touch yet.
Oh, that you use Surface Pro?
No, XP.
Oh.
All right, let's go. So what I'm gonna have now is 50 divided by 8 over 60. All right, so look at what I'm gonna do, and I want you to just pay attention here. What I'm gonna say to you is that is gonna be 50 over 1 multiplied by 60 over 8. Remember, when you divide in two fractions, you're gonna invert and multiply. So that's what we're doing. So it's 50 divided by 8 divided by 60. So it's the same thing as 50 divided by 1 over 8 divided by 60. So what I'm doing, this bottom piece here, I'm inverting. So it's going to be now, and then multiply. So it's going to become a multiplication sign. And instead of having 8 over 60, I'm going to have 60 over 8. All right? All of this is in hours now because that 60 is representing a conversion from minutes to hours. So 50 times 60, 6 5 is 30. So that then give me 3,000 over 8. And what is 3,000 divided by 8? 8,
375.
375. Thank you, my dear. It's 375. So it's 375 kilometers per hour squared. That's our acceleration. Our acceleration is 375 kilometers per hour squared. That's our acceleration. That's our acceleration. Let me show you something alternatively. Because I hear silence and I know exactly what it means. I'm teaching way too long not to know what that means.
Relax.
Me know. So 50. What is 8 divided by 60?
8 divided by 60.
0.13.
0.13.
When you divide 50 divided by 0.13 equal?
384.6.
85.
All right. Let me just explain something here now. You see this 0.3?
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a flat 0.3.
0.3 or 13.
0.333.
Oh, 0.333. Lord Jesus, what am I right?
Sorry.
0.333.
No, 0.133. I know so.
What is it?
0.133, sir. Be a 3 there back height.
All right. So do me a favor now. I'm going to show you. Is it at 386 or 84.6? Is far off because of the rounding off. You understand now why I use this method?
Oh. So
because you're getting a higher value than what you're supposed to be getting. So let me show you how to use it on your calculator now, or let me tell you, since I'm not showing you, let me tell you how to use it on your calculator. Clear your calculator, please. Clear your calculators, all of you. Clear your calculators.
Fully clear, sir.
Good. Press 50. Let me know when you do that.
Come on, right away.
And then you're going to press the division button, the stroke with the 2 dot on the right hand side.
Yes, sir. Fully.
Good. Then again press 8. Then again look to the top left, where you can see ABC.
ABC, in here, press it.
And then press 60.
60.
Then press equal.
Press equal, and that works out to 3.
375.
Yeah, magic.
Let me screenshot it right now.
Magic.
I'm gonna see ABC Panda calculator.
That means your calculator not good, Sophie. Your calculator not good.
Right, I'm trying to shop.
I'm trying to shop your bike calculator, Sophie. What name?
Mr. Chin.
Hey, Sophie, come talk to me. Don't make him take any liberty with you. Where calculator name, Sophie?
Hold on, let me see if we can get it at the other cheap one.
King John.
Wait, no, let me see if we can get it at the other cheap one. ABC. All right. So I'm on the other cheap calculator now. Oh God, Jesus, sorry. All right, so you have 50 divided by 8, right?
Yeah, and then you say ABC 60.
Oh Lord, I'm close my eye. 60 equal. Yeah, quick. them board, it's good. 375 a day.
I guess the China man eventually figure it out. That's what
Right. That sounds good.
That means I forgot to work with a cheap one then.
I did that with you because what I don't want to happen to you is when you're doing the flipping and support and so on, something goes awry and you don't know what to do. And you do the calculation and you don't get it right. Because remember now, this is really this is fundamental math, you know. Fundamental because this is what it is that you've been doing from high school. You divide 2 fractions, you're going to multiply, invert. Invert, multiply.
Tell her this, sir. I don't remember when we had for lunch today, so I don't ever boy high school.
Talk
Just a quick question. We'll be sending that in the
WhatsApp chat?
No, it's not in the WhatsApp.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, like thing there. CC said that he was gonna screenshot something, and so maybe he can post it into your group.
Yeah, man, CC, you can do that. You know, I tell you, the WhatsApp is so easy at work, and you can just go on it. It's nice.
What's my screenshot? All of this, sir?
No, you said you're doing a calculation. All right, let me write the algorithm. Let me write the algorithm for you. Let me write the algorithm. $50 divided by 8, ABC 60, and it's going to be equal to 375. So try that for me now, all of you. The rest of you. If you didn't see it before, You
Sir,
see, no,
I see EBC on my calculator.
it's not a good one then. Look to the top, look to the top left.
Sir, you can't say that.
You can't anymore, right? You know, good.
Now I want to go about it.
You know, say A and the B and the fraction.
Oh, is that the third sum? Alright, let me try it back on the.
Mine is ABS.
That look 3 bills.
ABS. All right, we'll try to do ABS. I've never
No,
seen
you give
that
me
ABS.
0.104166.
Press equal now.
All right, so you see what me? All right, so I'm put 50 divided by 8 ABS 60. I press equal, you give me 5 divided by 48.
Press F to D. Press F to 5 divided by 48. No stuff.
Exactly.
Must have change material.
Oh, wait name.
Jing Jong.
Natural, this is FX82ES plus.
And it says natural display?
Natural VPAM.
No man, I want good calculator that man. Are you don't know how to work it, man. You have a BMW and you don't know how to drive. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, have you a Casio?
Yeah, man, a good calculator the boy have, man. All right, let's go. Come, Papa. Let me talk you through it. Do you have a button on your calculator that says that you see a fraction on it?
DC.
Fraction.
Yeah.
We can put one number up top, one numerator and a denominator here.
You see that?
Yes.
All right. So put 50 up at top, and then use your trackball in the middle to navigate it down to the denominator. And then put 8 divided by 60 down there, so, and then press equal.
Hold on. You say 50 up at top.
Yeah.
One more put down
and then put down at the bottom, down at the denominator. You're gonna put 8 and then divided by 60.
So give me the same 5 points something, you know, so 5.
All right, do me a favor.
No, sir, but even when I put it by your phone, it gets 375.
Yeah, but it's just setting up the phone in the exam. Do me a favor, Yvonne.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Clear the calculator again, please. I just need to know the algorithm for your calculator. Put 50 up at top again.
50 up at top.
Make the cursor go down into the denominator now.
Yes.
And then open your parentheses, your bracket, open your left bracket. Just press the left bracket and open it. You open it?
Hold on. Yes.
Press 8. Press divide by. Division button. Press 60. Close the parentheses.
Yes.
Press equal now.
375.
Magic.
Boy.
Right, sir,
Right, write it down now.
Hey, sir, so like a salesman.
So you have to go it back over so you can write it down now, because that gone.
Same product.
All right, so that's one algorithm. The other algorithm is going to be 50, open parentheses, 8 divided by 60 down here, so close parentheses equal 375. So this is for the natural display calculator. Natural display calculator.
Sir, Shane said that he's struggling to hear because he's having rain where he is.
Oh no.
Rain, oh. Man.
Oh, that's why I was calling. That's why I was calling her. She wasn't answering. That's Jonathan. You need to talk to me before you leave class today. I didn't even know that you were here. I'm just looking at the thing. No, Jonathan, that's not true. So before I leave, Jonathan, you need to talk to me, please. So when you hear me say, okay, guys, good night, say, sir, I need to talk to you. Because this part is not true. All right, cool. Well, Oshin, so like she in a one nice piece of fried breadfruit and some saltfish in the rain, you know.
Sorry, sir. Me did a search on place to look for a calculator. Oh, you tell me to do this now?
See it on screen. Look on screen and see if you can catch it. I gave it 2 options. 50 divided by 8, ABC 60. And then this one is the natural display calculator. Which calculator you have, by the way?
Ching Chong.
Talk to me now, which
Cheap and
calculator?
clean, cheap and clean.
Cheap and
I
clean.
said Ching Chong.
Huawei cat.
Listen to me now. If you want to come on my class and I enjoy yourself at night time, make sure you pass my course. That's all I'm telling you now.
As long as we don't stress you pass.
Oh, I'm not gonna stress you. Soon, answer that, Caroline.
Sir, that is someone in your background?
Me?
That is someone in your background?
Ben, what?
Oh.
No, my phone is ringing. No, my phone is ringing, so that's why I don't know if you.
I thought somebody was talking in your background.
You don't want to talk to inanimate objects. You don't realize that? It's a math teacher.
Leave me alone.
I just got to say, then you mean that somebody, sir, have somebody in their house and then for the mix the tea, carry come here.
I tell you.
What, sir? Almost have 30 people in there night. Yeah, go on. Class of
Yeah,
move.
mister. Class of move. Yeah, man, exam will come up. All right, hold on 1 second, please. All right, let's go. Sorry about that. Let's go. Now, all right, so that's acceleration in kilometers per hour squared. Now you have to be careful as to what it is that they're asking for, right? Have to be careful what they're asking for. You have to look to see what they're asking and do the calculation accordingly. Now, the second part of the question, if you trust me on this, the second part of the question asking, okay, why is it that people leaving the class? There are several of you dropping out of class now. There were 30 of you just now and 5 just left a while ago. All right. Okay. So number 2. Or part 2 to the question, not number 2, but part 2 to the question. Part 2 to the question says we need to calculate the deceleration for the last 3 minutes of the journey in kilometers per hour squared. We need to calculate the deceleration in the last 3 minutes of the journey. Now watch me. Remember, like we did for the first part, we have our y2, we have our y1. We now have a new x2. So the y2 and the y1 are going to be the same thing, you know, because it's the same graph. But this, my x2 is going to be different from my x1. So x2 is going to be 16 and x1 is 13. But my y2 and my y1 are the same because the deceleration starts from here, 50, until it reaches back at 0. But the time here is 16 and the time here is 13. So it's going to be the same, it's going to be the same calculation as we had before with the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which now is going to be the same 50 minus 0 over 16 minus 13. And that's 50 over 16 minus 13 is 3. But remember, it's going to be 3 over 60 because the 3 is in minutes. All of this here is in minutes. And when I do this, I'm converting from minutes to hours. Why, sir? Because the question asks us to calculate in kilometers per hour. The question asks us to calculate in kilometers per hour squared. Right? So you have to,
1,000.
so you have to do that conversion. So remember, just like what I did, very nice, whoever said that about it, but just like what we did at that time, I'm going to say 50 multiplied by 50 over 1 multiplied by 60 over 3. Same 3,000 divided by 3 is going to be equals to 1,000 kilometers per hour squared. But remember now, it is a deceleration. So I have to put my negative sign there to tell it that I'm decelerating there. So but may I ask a question now? And because this is so much real life, you recognize what is happening? It's so fast. Joanna is decelerating 1,000 kilometers per second. You know, like when I come up with the North-South Highway and say I'm gonna accelerate down the hill, it is crazy. It is crazy. You're driving a stick.
Speedometer though?
Yeah, well,
100,000.
good question. Right? But I'm just saying, some people are decelerating, Winnie, and they are not hovering over the brake or their clutch. And they might gas it. And that's dangerous because the car is already going downhill. So its gravity is taking place and it's moving fast. And you accelerating, the car is going to be moving faster. So it's very dangerous. Very dangerous. So yes, negative 1,000. If you put 1,000 alone, you're not going to get the full mark or number of marks. You have to put the negative. Remember, deceleration is calculated in a similar manner to acceleration, except that deceleration, you can put a negative sign for the final answer. You can put a deceleration for the final answer. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. You guys sound like you're not losing the
Momentum.
Oh, sir.
yeah.
I just show a new thing. You have to take your time and make it so key.
and I don't have a problem. Where Oshin live? Because she has to know pure excitement to go and bury still about.
Isn't champagne?
Sir, them have a new
Yeah,
new
Oshin is
tropical.
Oshin is a male or female?
No, sir, there's a new
weather
tropical depression
pattern.
is out.
New pattern coming up.
Sir,
I think O'Shane is a female. Sir, it's O'Shane. She's a female. O'Shane
Right, no,
is
it's
a
just
female.
no, it's just like because you say, you sure if it's not a new, somebody says something like, you sure it's not a male?
No, sir,
I
there's a
said
new
it.
tropical depression.
Oh.
Tropical depression. Lord.
Oh, the tropical depression is now male.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, got you.
She's in St. Thomas, I believe.
Oh, St. Thomas. Rockstone. Poor thing. All right.
Sir,
Yes, please.
for CC, he's slow right now. I don't hear no Chinese food going on.
No, man, make him stay, man. Him got full. Anytime him got full, him can't talk because it does the.
Sir, I want to say I collect it now, so I go join from my phone.
I told you. I told you. No Chinese food now.
Boy, me say he must have him supposed to can get customer appreciation there every other month because the amount of money him spending in searching. Make sure chicken you getting on the other one, you know.
He knows what he's having and he's enjoying it.
Yeah,
Rats.
good for him.
Sir,
All right, let's go.
So it's two workout we're doing, the acceleration and the deceleration.
The acceleration and the deceleration, yeah.
And you said the deceleration final answer come with a negative.
Yes, please.
Oh, you know, have one next answer. We say total distance covered.
Yeah. I made an error. That is not
Which
part 2.
one?
That was actually part 3.
Okay.
Part 3 because this is part 2. Yeah. So part 4 now is a total distance, as was just mentioned. Part 4 is a total. Lord Jesus, Sean, nobody make it sound so me hear you grown a while ago. Sure. You're grown, but Caroline, are you still here, Miss T?
Yes, sir.
So, me not hear you. Me want to hear you breathe, man. Come on, man. All right,
I'm here, sir.
Good job. Let's go. So we're talking about the total distance. Total distance traveled. All right, here goes. CC spoke about the trapezoid. You all remember this from geometry, that shape is in the shape of a trapezium. That is in the shape of a trapezium. Now, when I calculate the area of the trapezium, it gives me the total distance under the curve. Let me pause and say something to you here. Because when I reach the big mathematics with the computing students and the business students, that's what I tell them. So I'm going to talk to you right here. So, oh, St. Thomas, you're correct. All right. All right, hear me out. Do you know if you have a ½ acre of land that you can increase your, well, how would you increase your square footage on a ½ acre of land? How would you increase your square footage of a property that you're building? So you have a ½ acre of land and you're building. How can you increase your square footage? By what?
I think I get it. Dig more. I don't know.
You said, how can the person
how we can increase the land?
Or
No,
degree?
How can we increase the land space that you're
your
saying?
square footage, You're building a house. How can you increase your square footage of that property? By doing what?
Add or multiply, sir.
Add what? Multiply what?
More square footage, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Our distance. That's all.
Oh man, something happened behind me. Hold on. Breeze a blow hard. Oh.
Wait, you just sent Thomas to me?
They can increase the square footage, sir.
Yeah. All right, question. Anybody here live Portmore?
Anybody what, sir?
Live Portmore. Live in Portmore.
I'm in Portmore.
In Portmore. All right.
So I'm a Kingstonian. Okay, sir. All right.
Huh?
I'm a Kingstonian.
Okay, good. So you live in Portmore. All right. So we're going to talk about I'm not talking about the Caribbean estate and the Phoenix and them places. We're talking about the regular house in Portmore. How can those people increase?
Houses?
Yeah. How them can increase the space in them house? By doing what?
By building on top.
Reducing the furniture then.
10 times weight.
Go upstairs, sir. Build upstairs.
They
Build
can
upstairs.
go upstairs, sir.
Simple.
Add on stories. Add on stories.
They add on and they add on from the original quad or the 2-bedroom.
Yes.
Because there's space at the back and you can go up.
Yes, that's the answer. So that's a way you can increase your square footage.
All right. Get you right.
But guess what I'm saying? So in order to increase your square footage now, you can calculate the area under the curve. And this is exactly what happens with the hotels. Sometimes the land space for a hotel is not as much as they would want. But in order for them to increase, them apply to say, here the plan, we're going to go 3 floors. And some hotels say, we're going to go 4.
Those persons who are doing Airbnb.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because guess what? So the Airbnb places that people them know, and this is where the math come in now. The Airbnb people them now decide, say, yo, me I go upstairs. And say the downstairs or original something. That's my Airbnb. So you have your Airbnb on your own property. You know, move out of your property for rent out the property as Airbnb. You're increasing your square footage. It means that you're putting on a 3-bedroom on top.
Right.
And you have a 3-bedroom down at the bottom.
Right.
And your 3-bedroom down at the bottom. Yeah, man.
Ensure that each bedroom has its own balcony or bathroom.
Absolutely.
Or master bedroom or master.
Yes, yeah, man. And
master bedroom. Yeah, so but sir, of course, you know that they have to let it represent just the normal upstairs and downstairs, but inside is spectacular because sometimes they don't get the permission to do that.
And that's the point. And that's the point. Yeah. So the point I am trying to make right here is what you're doing is, in order to find the total distance, you're actually calculating the area under the curve. In order to calculate the total distance, what you're doing is calculating the area under the curve. No, I'm going to write it here because I want you to recognize. It's so long the question taking us. It's not so long the question I'm going to take it in the exam. I am teaching you as we go along. So what you're calculating is the area under the curve. That's what you're calculating, the area under the curve. The area under the curve is going to give you the total distance. The area under the curve is going to give you your total distance. Now, where do we calculate the total distance? By finding the area of the trapezoid. What's the area of the trapezoid? Half the sum of the parallel sides times the perpendicular height. It's going to be, the area is going to be equal to half the sum of the parallel sides times the perpendicular height. So the area is going to be a half A plus B times H. Watch me. A B and that's your height H. So it's going to be a half A plus B times H. That's all there is enough. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. Anybody can tell me what's the value of A? And also we're going to go back to the question. What's the value of A?
Is it
374?
It is?
375.
No.
Sir, 50.
What
Value
is
of 8,
A?
sir. Distance of 8 minus
Why you after
13.
the 5?
Which is?
5.
5. What's the value of B?
B? You said
8.
B?
Oh, that.
8.
B, I gonna be 5 too.
5,
3,
sir.
3.
Look where B
Length.
go.
Oh,
Look where
B,
B go.
B.
5 plus 3.
B, 8 minus
16.
16 minus 8.
I said 8 already, sir.
Yeah.
No, but what is not 8? What is B?
16.
No.
16.
B
But it's
16.
gonna be, yeah, 16.
No,
Oh, I
anything
never
but
see the part.
16.
The entire length.
16, sir.
Entire length.
B
Entire
16.
length is 16.
Yes, sir. 16.
Everybody agree that it's 16 now?
Yeah.
Sir, how did I get 5?
The difference between 8 and 13.
Yeah, come on.
And they match it up to the top is the same length.
You hear that response? That response is correct. You hear that response?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Everybody now see how we got the 5? Remember the question said that she traveled at a constant speed of 5 minutes? And
Yeah,
if you
until
didn't,
it-
and if you didn't
I
even
don't
see
know.
that 5, this
8
30 minus the 8 will give me 5. So the distance here will be 5. And the
Right.
total distance here goes up to 16.
Right.
Hear me now. What is the height?
8.
What's the height?
8 that's at 8 minutes. 50 km.
50. All right, very good. The height is going to be 50. So you just have to look at your drawing and it tells you what it's it. All right, so work with me now. Work with me now.
Yeah, height of 50. That's it, right? So
All right, so
no, it's different.
so work with me now. We're going to get the
Total distance.
total distance now. So this is how we're going to calculate the total distance. So calculating the area is going to be equal to a half. The sum of the parallel sides is going to be 5 plus 60 down.
Times 60
the
times
parallel
50.
sides.
50 times 50.
Times 50, good. But remember the 5 plus 16 have to, the 5 plus 16 have to divide by what number? Remember, we have to divide by 60 because this is in minutes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, where's Taffy? Taffany? Taffany, drop asleep, left me, you know. Taffany, drop asleep, leave me, Jesus. So Roderick decides him now come class tonight. That's the type of person you want to be tonight. A scholar. Who else is not here? Okay, so the Portland boy reach. All right, because I'm gonna load him up a while ago.
Mauricio, I'm here, Mr. James from night. Am I all right?
Yeah. Well, Mikey there. You know you're Mikey. Mikey not here either. I was calling for you earlier, Mauricio. And you weren't here. Because who else I can think of. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. No, so remember that 5 plus 16 must be divided by 50. I mean 60, because those are in minutes. And we have to convert from minutes to hours. All right. So work with me. What is 5 plus 16?
21.
21.
21.
All right. Good. So look how we're gonna have now. I'm going to work with me. I'm gonna have a half times 21 over 60 times 50 over 1. Watch me. This 2 cancels into this and goes 25 times. Talk truth.
Can you repeat that, sir?
Yes, sir.
This 2 cancels into this 50, 25 times.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
half of 50 is 25. So I'm going to have now
Yeah.
21 times 25 over 60.
Right.
What is 21 times 25?
510.
21 times 25.
525.
525.
And divide that by 60 for me to what you get.
8.75.
8.75?
Yes, sir.
So it means then
8.75.
that Joanna traveled 8.75 kilometers. After all that journey, it's just 8.75 kilometers that she travels. Now, again, I'm going to break with a conversation because I want you to be able to fully understand this. I'm going to end today's class by sending you these notes in a few and giving you a question to sit and do in class, and then we're going to do the solution. So I'm not dismissing you now. Class goes out until 9 o'clock. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to send you these notes with a question, a classwork question embedded in the notes. And you're each going to be working on it on your own. You see, when I give you that class, the topic done enough.
So we are done. We are finished with this?
There's nothing more to it than this.
Okay.
And that's why I'm taking my time and giving you scenarios surrounding it. So here one other scenario. I suspect that some of you here work with the government. And if you don't work with the government, you may do jobs that require you to travel. And those traveling jobs, now you have to keep a record of your mileage. So you can claim for it at the end of the month or whichever period. And then something you're going to do. So Joanna, she know when she done our whole calculation, Joanna can say, well, I traveled 8.75 kilometers for this journey. For us, it's a little easier. Because these nowadays vehicles, all you have to do is just reset your speedometer, your mileage, and it records from your starting point to where you'd go and your return point. And then you just record it to say, this is my journey and my return journey, and this is the amount of money I paid for toll, and you keep all of them something there, and at the end of the month, you write up a claim form to get back to traveling. Anybody know what you're talking about in class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go down
There's for the government worker, there's a cap on your mile you're traveling, sir.
All right. So if you travel more than where you're supposed to travel, you can't get more than X amount of money.
Yeah, so you turn back once you run out.
Once you run out, you say, you know what, I'm not traveling until the next month. All right. And you know, dishonestly, some people will still do the travel and then carry that forward for the next month.
Yeah, but now them have to submit the route that they travel. And then accountant would do now, they would also and track it based on the data you provide.
You know what I learned, Kerry? That what they do sometimes to verify where you're going, them use like Google Maps and put in the journey.
Yeah, so Google Map give them
they want it well
Yes, sir.
Google Map give them the shorter route.
$100 for the cinnamon roll?
Yeah, so if I buy cinnamon roll, buy one for me, then, my friend.
Nobody see. Sophie, I talk about cinnamon roll and I recognize so we want cinnamon roll too, but it's all right, Sophie.
Sir, so a question like this, Curry, so many marks?
100
marks.
Sorry, sir. My apologies. I don't know what's going on outside, but where I am at right now, I'm near the sea, and something is happening outside, like a freak storm. I don't know what is happening. In the light in the building is flickering.
It's getting very windy where I'm at as well. Very windy.
Okay, Shanique, where are you, Shanique?
I'm in Kingston.
Sir, I'm in Kingston. I don't know what's
and
going on outside, but extremely breezy, very
But
Like,
media
and
keep saying, media keep saying, I say nothing. Hold on there.
we are well, sir, I'm here to see.
Having wins, strong wins, sir.
Very,
Very
heavy.
strong.
Yeah,
The door is here. Just
And the lights keep
Yeah.
tripping out.
yeah, it's,
Debbie.
and I'm on the road with my daughter. I don't think I should stay out.
No, because next in the breeze go blow you, go back inside.
I know, I just locked the door on the outside. Because where there's a lot of cars, so I have to slam the door in. But it's very heavy. Really.
Are you like don't have a view side?
The lights are going on and off.
Are you don't have a view side, Caroline?
Sorry? No, I'm here on Camp Road
Oh,
side.
sir.
I'm in Bull Bay.
Sir. If you don't hear me, the wind lock the Wi-Fi, yeah?
Rockstone. No man, I want going in the class. Me don't understand. Because
Sir,
where I am
Debbie.
Yes, sir. There's a heavy wind right now. My light is flickering on and
Yes.
off.
Yeah,
What I
mine is
could do is
flickering
try
as
with my
well.
phone and go outside later. Yeah. Now we're in Kingston.
Where in Kingston are you, Evan?
Vineyard Town, sir.
Sir,
Yeah, I'm near Vineyard Town, sir.
Breeze I blow out the road and me there 5 minutes away from half a tree, sir. Watch it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, go outside.
Yes, sir.
I think there's another storm coming.
Sir, it even break off the ackee tree.
Talk
No, sir, Breeze, I go on with itself. You serious? Really? Yeah, very.
Me not feel that thing. Hold on, me gone out the door. Hold on.
Hey man, you
What's
get
first early?
man, you get blow away. Your lesson not done.
Sir, I think they said Hurricane Debbie is heading our way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
sir, it's
true.
Yeah, Weather Jamaica posted it today.
No more, man. No more hurricane.
Well, guess what now? The woman them vex bad.
Category what?
Me rather Devon come. Because the woman them come with that
Category
vengeance,
one
man.
or what?
To be honest with you, where I'm at, I'm not feeling anything, not seeing anything. Wow.
They're like most of the east side, sir, because St. Thomas will get it heavy right now. Like a chipping at all.
Yeah, but I'm a little concerned because Vineyard Town, people them are
Sir,
feeling.
I am in Vineyard Town, so that's the problem. I am trying to come out of this office because the lights are on and off. Shut off the lights, Johnny. Shut off all the lights.
Sir, I'm not joking this, and
this is not, it's very bad out there. It doesn't look good.
Watch out.
Me there half Mullins Road and I can tell you one piece of Breeze I kick up, yeah.
We have to, sir, I have to leave. Be here.
Caroline, please to come out of the people them office and go on a yard and make go.
I'm leaving now, sir. Bye.
Hold on there.
Yes, sir.
Hold on there. No, me I get it now too. Blow. It reached.
Christmas Breeze come early.
No man, hold on there. This serious.
Or sir, can sleep where you there?
Carrie, you love foodie, Carrie.
Hold on there. Hold on there.
Me not get blow up on that empty belly. Go for Jesus. Hey Breeze, go easy. Go check on my dog, yeah, man. Relax.
Go home, Carrie, go home.
The rain started.
I'm yard me there.
Anybody here, you know?
Yeah, at least tonight I got cold tonight. Well, drop the question so we can go answer it just in case please blow me out of the class.
All right, hold on here, guys. Pure things are going on there now. Pure excitement.
Sir, drop the question just in case please blow me out of the class.
Hold on there, man, because guess what now? The tree them a blow hard.
Mm-hmm.
Who you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on there. All right.
Yeah, so just to eat. Don't
Hey,
get
I
blown.
mean, I know that you are turning there. We are going about the place.
Sir, don't get blown up on an empty belly, sir.
No, sir. I be a bag of breeze. I excitement for going.
Yes, girl.
Well, no, me hear my roof are going from things, you know. Me forgot to go and do me soon come there.
Sir, eat first, sir. Eat first.
Oh, I go on, sir, from the left in class. What kind of math this?
Sir,
Sir,
can you
come
blow
to the
it?
Sir, go
class.
and check his sir saying roof.
Come back to class. And we are run, guys.
Yeah. So I gotta be the second fastest man alive.
Gary.
By the way, wait, my phone not reach. You go eat and know.
Hello, you guys. Noreen.
Question I'm sir saying. But she not gonna eat.
Are you having another something very well? Breathe. Oh, something.
No, no, I'm going. No, para para.
You need to work on here. Just get something. Just something. Salad. Wait, guys, I'm sorry here. Some things are happening, so I need to just kind of sort out some stuff. I soon come.
Yeah, the winner blew up very heavy and it a chip out the light.
Yeah.
But their country now, I might like them. We are saying catching.
This just came out of nowhere. Yeah, there.
Sir?
Yeah. Yeah.
They can answer the question somebody asked because me if the Wi-Fi are going because we're not gonna fall and me not gonna hear back from you.
No, man, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna call them never there get you.
No, I know. We don't know if Jesus will come and hear word about this. Let us confess our sins so that when he comes, we can be ready for him. No, man, it's something is really happening. It just reached up on my side and it's not. What's the way?
No, the Wi-Fi me and
So,
talk
I'm
about
sorry, I think
something
one tree I come down for me a while ago, come just run go shop. No, sir, I'm breathing normal.
Hon, lock the windows. Lock the windows. Hold on.
It's going to be that you move the card over the water heater. Yeah. My students in St. Thomas started complaining about it. And then I was saying, well, yeah, it's a lot of those.
Sir.
Guys, you know, all right? But the wind stop going by your place?
Yes, sir. Rain a fall and leakage.
Oh no.
Sir, the flow signal drop.
Sir, good night.
Because I am having some terrible wind. It made the house feel very heavy. But and it's pure dust. Jeez, I'm father.
Sorry, you hearing me? Anyone hearing me?
Mikey, we're on the way. All right, later, yeah? Yeah, we're on the way to Mikey from morning.
Oh, yes. You know what happened, sir? You know, sir, me just stepping at the house from St. Anne. Just step in, just log on.
Oh, you're on the wind?
The things are going outside too. So I don't know what really happened. The wind that go on with them with the thing outside. It's not raining now, but it is windy. I don't know what is happening.
Why?
But that was coming from out the road, and it wasn't like as I step in, so the wind starts.
No, but this not safe. Me not like for my roof one sound. This not
The
safe.
rain will get there soon. The rain soon reach your town.
Sir, they get like gone a while ago.
This is sort of strange. Anyway, let's see what happens.
This is a coming here.
I like cut a while ago, sir. Me can't even log in back from my computer. I have to log in from my phone.
It's a good thing. Say they go for the Chinese food. All right.
My light start blinking now.
My light is blinking now.
Yeah, that's what is happening now. It's blinking.
How about now hear me?
Yes, we hear you. We hear you a while ago.
Oh. Why some
Yeah.
people? No, I'm going to check for my local dog here there. I'll have a pit bull in deserve shelter.
Sir?
The Lord come here.
There is a system. There's a system out there going on.
Is anybody hearing me?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Sir, the light is not holding strong, so if it
All
goes
right,
again,
here
I
the
think
plan.
that's it.
All right, here the plan because it's
Send the material, sir.
It's 8:17. So anybody else losing light?
Sir, me just lose light a while
Sir,
ago,
the
sir.
internet are dropping
Up on my
out.
phone me there.
Lose the internet lose like
That's
long
what I
time,
post
sir.
it now.
Lose light probably around 4
Sir,
times.
you can just answer my question, please.
Ayana, sweetheart, I will soon talk to you about that, my love. Don't worry about it, hello?
Yes, sir. I was suggesting that so you could just send the material for us to go and work on. And
All
send
right.
it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end this session because it Oh goodness, where was I? Me just have one last piece, you know. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end the session, finish the question, and then send off to you, and then send the extra work, and then
Yes, sir. I could do it.
somehow we'll have a conversation on this. Yeah, please be safe.
Yeah, but sir,
Alright,
You
sir. Thank
too,
you.
sir.
anything
Okay,
on
You
sir,
too.
thank you.
Sir, one more question.
anything on the mid semester, because I joined late. Anything on the
I
mid
know.
semester?
I right about
Anything?
now, I just want you guys to be safe.
Okay.
The mid semester will come.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I thought I missed something. It's okay.
No. Just be safe. Yeah, somebody was saying something else.
Oh, sir, I realized that you sent that email that you're going to close the
Educate staff for
Edicom by
persons who not
the
who
weekend.
know.
So
Yeah.
is it Saturday or is it Sunday going to close it?
Sunday.
Okay, so I have everything
In
finished.
fact, the entire Educate staff is
Sir,
the
this
whole of
Sunday?
PEC.
Yeah. When must just finish off the stuff, man. But here the plan. Things are going. I am going to sit here and see if I can just send you the emails with the stuff. And please, students. Oh goodness, this is just smashing up my thing, but I understand what is happening. People have left class, and I want you guys to be safe. I'm gonna send you some work. You can respond to the email.
Okay, sir.
And then we'll be in contact here.
All right, sir.
All right, take care, guys.
Okay, sir, thank you. Good night. Have a great
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, man, you too, love.
Okay.
So you have to send the answer in the email.
Yeah.